I'm all right. How are you guys doing? Another Poke Card live stream. Wow. Can you even imagine it? Oh my gosh. I can't believe we're live. No, I'm just joking. Of course we're live. We're going to open up 15 bazillion Pokemons tonight, and at least half of those are going to be Charizards. The other half are probably going to be Pikachu's. In the background today, take a look at this. In the background today, we just have this small PSA return. Came in the mail today, and these are pricier cards. This was like this was a higher level order. And do you guys remember opening up Von Dune's Dragonite all the way back then? It took them this long to actually return this order. I don't get it. It took them so long to get to this order and to get it graded and to get it returned. So we're finally going to take a look at the grades on these. The grades were mixed. Some were good, some were bad. You know, actually there's another order, a larger one coming back. Excuse me, but I think only about 20 of the cards in that order belong to other people. The rest is like 130 cards. The rest are all mine. I saw the grades for those. Terrible grades. So I got, well, you guys didn't get terrible grades on the second submission, but I did. I got terrible grades on mine. So when that comes back, we'll have another live stream where we show off those submissions as well. They're not here yet. I believe they're scheduled to arrive on like Tuesday. So I'll probably show them off Wednesday. And you guys all get the grades figured out. Now, one thing I want to mention, with these cards returning, please remember, guys, if you would like me to ship these out, you got to request shipping. You can do live shipping, or you can just do a message in the Please Ship channel. And I'll try to jump the line for you so you get shipped out sooner, so you don't have to wait too long, because you've already waited forever. But here are the grades. Let's go ahead and get started. So we start out, oh, I tell you what. So you already saw that one. But I tell you what, let's start with the back turn. I think that's a little more fun. Von Doom's Charizard. This is a Dark Charizard from the Team Rocket. This is the Charizard that came out of the pack with the Dark Dragonite that graded 10. Oof, it graded 9. Now, I looked over the card. Why did it grade 9? It looks like it deserved a 9. It is definitely thicker on the bottom. So the card's definitely thicker on the bottom. I would have graded it 9 myself. But it's still a great grade, by the way. PSA 9 Dark Charizard First Edition sells for a ton of money. So he got the Dark Dragonite, which who knows what that's worth. And he's also got the Dark Charizard in his collection. This is Zard. Zard is the word. I haven't heard from him in a long time, so he's disappeared. So hopefully he's here to see this. If he's not, that's all right. But I still need to get him to tell me that his address hasn't changed. How long has it been since we opened this? Has it been like a half year? It's been a long time. And Mr. Zard pulled a Zacian V out of the Sun and Moon, I'm sorry, Sword and Shield base set. And his beautiful Zacian pulled a 10. Congratulations, Zard. Now we have Mr. Dutch, who already told me I can ship any card that he receives back from PSA. So this one's already ready to be shipped. And he pulled Charizard SV49. However, he only got a 9 on this. Let's take a quick look at it. So you can see it's actually thin on the left side of the card. So we probably would have been anticipating a 9. Here's Mr. Gus Esp. Gus Esp pulling a PSA 10 on his Shining Legends Mewtwo. You know, back then, these would have been a little bit cheaper. And so a PSA 10 on this card, you know, maybe it was like a $100, $200 card. Now it's probably like $300 to $400 if I had to guess this card. Shining Legends, they just keep going up. Giovanni B. Now, don't get this confused with Giovanni Bonaire. We had a guy named Giovanni B in the past. And Giovanni B, if you're watching, you need to let me know that your address hasn't changed. Because I vaguely remember you saying something like you changed address. I think he said that in a message. And he pulls, oof, PSA 9 on the Charizard Brexton. This is from Cosmic Eclipse. Really hard card to pull. And when I look at it, I can tell right away it's definitely thinner on the bottom than the top. See, the top's got a thick border up there, and you look at the bottom, it's really thin border. So that was probably a well-deserved 9. Tay F. Tay is somebody who was not with us for very long, I don't think, because I don't recognize the name too well. And we flip this around. Tay F. also pulled a Zacian. Wow, we were getting Zacians left and right. I don't know what this card goes for now, but I know I sold my Golden Zacians a little while ago, and they made big bucks. So that's going to be an easy flip on those Zacians, and I bet there's not even a lot out in the market anymore. Actually, AFK actually was with us a little bit longer. He was in some of the really expensive box breaks, and he pulled Dark Blastoise. Unfortunately, just like the Dark Charizard, it graded 9. I think I was offering him a trade for that. I don't remember. I told him that I thought it was going to be 9. It was either the Dark Blastoise or a Dark Dragonite. I don't remember. Yeah, I was always trying to make trades on those. Dark Charizard and Dark Blastoise. You know, my thoughts are, once again, it's clearly thick on the bottom. You can just kind of tell if you look at one of the corners. Yes, thick on the bottom versus the top. The top's thinner. So that's a little sad. I wish they had gotten 10s, guys. They would have made you some serious money. Probably like 5,000, 3,000, roughly. Maybe a little more than 5, maybe like 6 or 7. So yeah, there you go. Those are the returns. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know you guys want your cards shipped out to you. Von Doom, actually AFK, Gus Esp, Jerd, Dutch, Giovanni B, and Tayef. Be sure to contact me. Dutch, of course, already has, so I'm certain he's ready to be live, or not live shipped, but he's ready to be shipped. So I'm going to place these to the side because they can't be on the table all night. Okay, a nice small PSA return. How you guys doing? Happy Saturday night, Sunday morning. What's up, guys? I probably missed all the highs. Let's see. I'll scroll through the messages. Will you be selling some of those cards? With the PSA returns? Oh, you mean the ones returning? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be selling some. Mister, I got your package. Thanks a lot. And I think I got an extra card. Did you add that in, or was it by mistake? Well, you got to tell me what the card is, Mr. Seem the Meme is. What's up, Ricardo? Mister, is this 9th City? No, it was a mix. 10s and 9s. It was a mix. All the grading seemed about accurate. You know, if it was CGC, everything would have been 9.5. We were talking today in the general chat in the Discord about, you know, the future of the hobby. And people were worried that there's too much modern, but I was like, you know, CGC is a perfect answer to modern. They rarely give out 10s, and that's naturally going to create a low pop for the 10s. And so, no, there'll be a future for the for modern cards, but I don't know. Maybe PSA 10 modern cards will be a little less valuable. The old vintage PSA 10s will still have a lot of value just because there's barely any of those in existence. Mister's hands are looking hot today. That's right. Mister, you rock. Hello again. What's up, Supermark? Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Will you be selling some of those cards? I already read that one. That Mewtwo. Just got a PSA 9 Ivysaur from Southern Island. Oh, nice. She got that thick bottom. That Dumpy? What tier was this? That was tier 2. For whatever reason, it took forever to return. I have no clue why. All right, everyone's saying hello. How's it going, James? I got it for 35. How are we here? I swear I was just watching this not long ago. Boy, the time's flying by. You know what? I didn't even get to hang out with my wife at all today. I worked all day long. You know, I did the CGC submission, by the way. For those of you who are submitting with the CGC with me, go take a look at the CGC submission channel and make sure everything looks good. All the CGC submissions are out now. What's up, Justin? The card was a Japanese Empoleon, Japanese Necrozma from the Japanese Battle Styles. You know, I was looking at CGC, and I was thinking, I don't think the price is going to stay so affordable for CGC. There's just no way. I think the price on CGC grading is going to go up. That's what I think. Because I think when PSA comes back in July, they're either not going to offer their bulk service, or they will, but it's going to be more expensive. So that's what I think PSA is going to do, because they already doubled their price, and then they shut it off too. I mean, what that tells me is CGC is probably getting swamped with tons of submissions, probably from people who are afraid CGC is going to do the next thing. So the grading prices definitely, in my opinion, will rise at CGC. And man, I need to start grading cards, guys. I need to get it all figured out and start grading cards. I want some innovative ideas on how our card grading could be a lot different from the competitors. I was already thinking, you know what I've always wanted for card grading? Maybe like an encapsulation option where there's no grade. There's no grade. It just identifies and authenticates the card. I don't know if PSA offers that. They might offer that. But maybe just something where it's like there is no grade. Is TCC grading going to increase its prices? I mean, it'll probably be priced correctly. It'll be priced based on how much work I want to receive. And I really don't want to start until we move, but man, the fact that there's so much demand for card encapsulation right now, and I think that's the future of everything. I really want to try some new innovative ideas for all of it. I don't know. The more CGC gets at the same price, the more profit they can make. Easy money. Hey, mister, I'm watching your stream on dual monitors. Are they dueling? He says dual monitors. All right, well, I tell you what, let's go see if people want to open up some Pokemons. Mom, I want to open up Pokemons. Pokemons. I was watching videos all day long about the economy, about the market, about finance, about investing, and about, you know, really prolific investors and their thought about the market right now, and just all kinds of stuff. I feel like my brain's dense with information right now. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. Watching that while I was getting some work done. All right, let's see. I think now's a good time to be in the card hobby. Where did we end? That's right. ID Chronicle last night got his last pack of Battle Styles done, so that's taken care of. Then I shipped like 20 things on eBay. Theo Lang says 3 shiny star V. You got it, Mr. Theo Lang. 3 shiny stars. We're starting with Mr. Theo. Whew, we go every day. Are you guys ready for a break? Man, I'm ready for a break. I'm going to have a pokey vacation. I might take a little vacation on the last week before we move, but I'm not sure. I might just stop ordering cards and keep hosting the live stream, and this might reduce the amount of work we have to do when we actually move. Look at that, man. That is a hot pack. Kyogre, Mr. Rhyme, Galarian Mr. Rhyme, and Dragapult all in the same pack. That's a triple hitter. Whew. Good start to the stream. Pack number 2. Let's pull a Charizard or a Marnie or a Skyla or a Suicune. I think we already pulled Skyla and Suicune. I don't know if we'll pull them again too early, but maybe we'll find like a God pack or something like that. Who knows? Eevee. All right, we got Eevee and Ditto VMAX. All right, Mr. Theo Lang. We need lunchtime stream back. Oh man, how am I gonna run TheCardconomist? How am I gonna run the TheCardconomist if I use that slot up? Maybe I can do a combined stream. What do you guys think? What if I? Well, no, because it's just not going to be the same. I could only do expensive packs on the lunchtime stream on the TheCardconomist channel. Maybe I'll give it a try. Maybe it'll be vintage only. Okay, Mr. Theo. Did Mr. TCC say vintage? Tiny trailer, trader. Theo, here you are. We're going to keep you up top, Theo. You know why? Because your name's Theo. What's up, RNEF? I saw you were in the live stream yesterday night. I think that you joined pretty late. Or you were just talking pretty late, and I only then just noticed. Next up, we got Trenton Burton. He says, still hunting for that Zard 1 Detective Pikachu. Trenton Burton? Is tonight the night? Well, I can tell you, you're the only one buying them, and I'm pulling sequentially for you, so your odds are going up every time, in my opinion. I mean, unless we have a whole box with no, but I don't think that's possible. It's too small of a collection. There you go. Told you. Too small of a collection for that. You also pulled the Charmander. How nice is that? All right, I know you guys don't want me to touch the holo, but I don't see a thumb. I don't see a thumbprint. I can't speak. Here's Charmander. I like him. And we got Bulbasaur and Licky Tongue. All right, here we go. Bulbasaur, Charmander. Okay, that's for Trenton Burton. Trenton Burton. Tristan, Tyler, Toro Teal, Tyler, Trent English, Tensenberg, Thomas. Trenton, you're up top. I just saw your bag. Am I going crazy? Trenton, you can tell me the truth. You don't have to be a gentleman to me. You can tell me the truth. Am I going crazy, Trenton? All right, congratulations on your Charizard. He looks well centered from the front. Get that card graded, Mr. CGC Perfect 10. How much you think that card would be worth if it was a perfect 10? That would be probably $1,000, $2,000 card if it was perfect 10. Maybe 1,000. Josue Carias, he says 1 bulk ETB. 1 bulk ETB. I know what you're talking about. Let me write you down for one. And this will be shipped separately from your regular cards. By the way, we do also have Japanese bulk ETBs for 17 bucks. I don't know if you guys want that. That's for Japanese cards only. And holy heck, those card graders have been selling all day. I can't keep up with them. I think I must have sold like, how many did I sell? I don't know. Between people buying them privately and then people buying them on eBay at the same time, it's just all day long. Really wild. So people were looking for, they were looking for cheaper card graders, that's for sure. There's definitely a demand. All right, so I'm going to hang this up and try not to forget it. How's it going, Michael Daniels? Justin Huerta, he says, hey, Mr. Two Hidden Fates. You got it. I think we have some Hidden Fates up here. Ah, in fact, we do. Nate, what's up, Nate? Nate is great. Man, I'm basically a poet. What do we got? Cubone and... How's Kitty tonight? I don't even... Oh, Mister, what'd you pull? Eighth of Paradise conservation area. Conversation. I mean, you could have a conversation in a conservation area. It's the Aether Paradise Conservation Area. What a long name. They said, how long of a name can we put on a card? And Yu-Gi-Oh said, well, we can fill the whole card out. And then the Pokemon company said, hold my sake. Justin Huerta, let's grab your bag in the JU box, which actually still has room in it, which is not true for some of these boxes. Some of these boxes are so full. They're really full. All right, mister, that's a full art shiny vault card. Be sure to get that graded. Oh, you want your Cubone, by the way? Here, let me get your Cubone for you. Boop. Do you think all Pokemon tops are worth grading or just the foil ones? All of them. I think all of them are worth grading, especially if you can pull a 10. So they're very old. You know, we grade all common and commons from very old sets, even if they're not hollow. Squid Pokemon, he says 2, Sword and Shield base. Hey, maybe we can pull you one of those doggies. We just had 2 doggies come back. That means they were pulling doggies all the way back then. Well done with all your Pokemon cards. Thank you, Nate. Oh, I actually bought a card. Do you guys want to see a card I bought? Not a very expensive one. But you know, my wife has the money she needs to move now, so being a little bit looser with my money. Not that much looser. I still got to save up for so much. You know, like expanding the business to encapsulation, paying taxes, which are probably going to be insane. Which I still haven't done because I'm still waiting for the bookkeeper to tell me it's done. And toss it over there. I'm sorry, mister. That's 2 cold packs for Mr. Squid Pokemon. Squid Pokemon, where am I going to find you? Steven. Squid. Here you are, mister. No reverse hollow, please. Ah, thank you. Saved me a little bit of room in the box, to be honest. Man, these take up tons of room. Okay, we're going to go ahead and refresh. Might be a slow night tonight. I noticed we only have 120. Oh, well, we're only 18 minutes in. That's why. 18 minutes in. Can I have a Charizard? Well, I don't have any chairs. PSA should sell bulk card savers with all the card savers they don't send back. I think someone told me that what they do when they receive a card, they actually cut the PSA... they cut the card holder open, so they don't like box them back up and resell them back to the market. They all get destroyed, and that would make some sense because if they were taking them all and then reselling them, basically, how could the market for the card graders get so terrible, so high priced? So it would make a lot of sense if PSA was destroying card savers every time they graded. I guess anything to preserve the exact quality of the card. I don't know. Mister, I received 2 extra Japanese half arts in my order, which I just got today. I don't remember pulling or buying the cards. They belong to someone else, mister, and I know it's not a gift. They belong to someone else. Mister, contact me on Discord and let's get it figured out. Japanese half arts? You mean full arts? I think he means full arts. Yeah, get in touch with me, and what I need to know is the name of the person, because I can believe that something like that might have happened. Yeah, get in touch with me and tell me the name of the... If there was a baggie that they came in, look for a name on the bag. Javier says, I think John bought your Japanese packs one time, if I'm not mistaken, and you had already left. What? What are you talking about? Why don't they send them back with the cards? Why they prefer semi-rigid versus top loader? Because they're easier to cut open. What? I knew it. All right. Let's go ahead and refresh and see if more people want to open up any Pokemon cards tonight. How's it going, Snorlax V? Hey, mister, how was your day? How's it going, Tagalog Jim? It's going pretty good. I got all the Pokies. I got the CGC thing done. which actually took me a long time because I wanted to submit some of my own cards. You guys know, submitting to PSA takes a very long time, and CGC is actually worse. Their software for card submissions is less efficient than PSA. So in a large order of, let's say, 200 cards, you will spend even more time making a submission. It's terrible. James says, me. All right, let's see what we got. Justin Squid, Eric Shives. Eric says 2 Shining Fates, 1 Hidden Fates, 1 XY Evolution. Not sure if you shipped my bag or not. Well, Mr. Eric, you have to request shipping in the Please Ship channel, which I'm very far behind on. I was thinking tonight would be the night I catch up on it. Now that the CGC submission is out, I can catch up on shipping. So let's go ahead and get your cards together. You want a Hidden Fates? 2 Shining Fates, right? 2 Shining Fates. And an Evolution. 1 XY Evolution. Day 2 of asking if I can get in the giveaway channel. How's it going, man? Mr. Founder, you know what? We're probably going to change how the giveaway channel works, where I hand it out to a person, and you don't have to ask for it anymore. Because I'm getting a lot of people who are like asking, and if I say no, they get really upset. So it might just be invite only. PSA takes so long? What? Mister, I don't know who it was. I'll just pay for the packs if they show up. It was a while ago, and it would take me all night to find the stream because I don't know which stream it was. Could you tell me what the cards are? The reason I ask is I did have one person who recently was like, where's my cards? You never sent them. What were the cards in question, mister? All right, Eric Shives. Cubone. Oh, no, not Cubone. Water Energy. Oh, man. That is a cold one. Pack number 2. Ah, Galarian Stunfisk. Look at this Galarian Stunfisk. Here's Trapinch. And in the Evolutions booster, come on, Charizard. Ah, it's Doduo, though, isn't it? Come on, Doduo. How long does CGC Express take? Probably like a month. PSA takes long because there are customers who have submitted 10,000 cards. I'll pay for their missing cards. No, you don't have to pay for them, but I need to know what they are because I know what there are a few missing cards, and I'm wondering if those are it. Any Unbroken Bonds anytime soon, mister? Any Unbroken Bonds anytime soon, mister? We could get Unbroken Bonds, sure. Goodbye forever to crypto for you? No, probably not, but I'm going to be eyeballing crypto a lot more carefully. I don't think that... it's hard to say. I don't know. I feel like if I took the same... I've got $14,000 for cryptocurrencies, and I feel like I'd rather take that $14,000 and use that money to make this business grow faster. Cryptocurrency can make you some money, especially if it grows the way it did in 2020. We don't know if it'll keep growing that way. I guess hopefully it does. If you own a bunch of crypto, hopefully it does. But let's say it doesn't. Let's say it grows a lot slower. Well, I mean, if I use that money to buy like a tool that earns me money, the funny thing is, if that tool is used a lot, it will earn a lot more money than having it invested in the market. They were Japanese Full Art Empoleon and Japanese Full Art Necrozma from Battle Styles. Empoleon and Necrozma. Yeah, you're right. That doesn't sound like something I would... If they're full arts, that doesn't sound like something I would give out for free. But you're saying they didn't show up in another bag? Because they would have showed up in another bag. Sounds like you're one EMP away from that crypto investment turning into nothing. Hey, mister, tell everyone Beckett Express takes 9 to 15 days for $150 a card. That's from Matchless. No, they were in my bag, says Seem the Meme. I think I see what you're saying. What's your what would your bag name have been, if you don't mind me asking? All right, so this is for Eric Shives. Let's go find Eric Shives' bag. Eric Shives with an E. New furniture. Who needs new furniture, mister? I'll sleep on the floor. Do you know how crypto works when cashing out, like tax-wise? Yeah, you pay taxes on it. Pulled a Marnie from Shiny Star V today. What? Nuh-uh. Wasn't it a donation? Was it? Could you explain why you think it was a donation? Yeah, I think John got her 2 matchless packs. People are saying that they think it's a donation. I don't fully remember. Pulled a Mister from the stream today. I do it! Mister, I'm still high from you pulling the shiny Charizard. Oh, heck yeah, man. I'm glad to hear that. Jansen McNeil says, Happy Sunday, Mister. 1 live custom booster and 1 Shining Legends. Ooh, Shining Legends. So, the first live custom booster is actually this wonderful Evolutions booster pack. Okay, so you got a cheaper Evolutions booster pack and you pull, oh, look at this. You pull a Dragonite from it. That's so nice. Mr. Red Flare says, congratulations on 15,000. Hey, thanks, man. We're actually headed on our way to 16 already. If you guys notice, we're at 15,100 subscribers plus. So we are already started on our way to 16. Now, Jensen, let's see. He also wanted a Shining Legends, which means I'll be right back. I gotta go grab some Shining Legends. Actually really scares me how high the price is on these, that people will still buy them. Because I'm like, that's a really high price. Nobody will buy these. Ooh, these are scary. Shining Legends. Ooh. Would I rather kiss Charizard or Dragonite? Neither. I'd rather kiss Jinx because she's got those big, poofy lips and a freaking dumpy dog. It's bussin'. You ready? This is for Jansen McNeil. My back name was Francesca de Giovanni. Some people are saying that you got a donation. All right. It could be Volcanion. No, it's Palkia. Darn it. Darn it. I'm sorry, mister. That is a very pricey pack. Whew. So that's for the Shining Legends. Okay, we'll put that back up here. Scary. All right, Jansen McNeil. You'll get him next time, mister. Let's find your bag. Where am I going to find your bag? Is it going to be in here? Jeremy Jackson. Jansen McNeil. I did receive a donation, but it was a Shiny Star V. The extra card I received was a different set with Japanese Urshifu pack. Francesca de Giovanni. I honestly recall him asking if you were still in the chat because he got you some packs. Simon from another country using translation. What? Rafael Aguilera. He says, how are you? 1 humble fossil custom for me tonight. Holy moly, Rafael. You're going to buy out all the spots. What if you did that? What if somebody bought like 4 spots and then you just bought out the rest and you managed to pull the card? You would just get a pack for much cheaper. But then again, you have that slim chance that somebody else pulls it. And then you would basically be buying them a whole pack of fossil. Did you recall me and Andrew's pack battle where we pulled Rainbow Rare Entei and Mewtwo from Shining Legends back to back? That was a long time ago. I do remember that. Well, it wasn't that long ago, but it was a while ago. It was very exciting. Okay, Samuel Aguero says 3 Shiny Star. Keep the hollows and double. I have a bag. Aw, I get all the doubles? Well, I'm hoping to pull some doubles, mister. So let's pull a Charizard VMAX out of here. What do we got? What do we got? Pikachu. All right, we like Pikachu. The hollows and double, huh? Well, that's the very first pack. It's just hollows and double. So thank you for the double. Appreciate that. We'll put those into the custom packs or something. The double. Does anyone really want double? Oh, you got a full art, mister. Let's see what you got. There's Dracozolt Shine. Oh, mister, what is this pack? Oh my gosh. Triple hit, man. Okay. Well, I tell you what, let's stagger this. It's like you open 3 packs just there. It's like a mini God pack. And one more pack. Zacian and Eternatus VMAX. All right. Very good. All this for Mr. Samuel Aguayo. Here. I'm going to separate the hollows from the bulk. I'll use the hollows, like I said, I'll use those hollows for the custom packs. Cool. And Sam, you're probably in the S box. Here you're. Oh, I grabbed 2 bags, huh? Who is this? Sean Leon with the small bag? That's because he must have been shipped recently. Put this Center Scorch in the front. Japanese cards shine so much better. They're definitely different. They're thinner. Did you notice that? When you have a full art English card, it's almost like the creases are larger. Yeah, I don't know if you've noticed that. Mister, I really don't know who it was, but if someone DMs on Discord missing those cards, let me know and I'll pay for their packs, says Seem the Meme. Sounds good. Oh, no, it's this music. Get out of here with that music. That music's so bad. We only listen to good music, right, guys? Next up, we have, oh, right, Jackson College. He says, Snipe time. 1 custom booster and 1 Detective Pikachu. Well, mister, I can say you probably missed the Charizard from Detective Pikachu, but there could be 2 in a row. The set's actually that small. It's that small. Giving it another shot tonight. Just placed another order for 10 more matchless. Good luck, mister. No, unfortunately, this is going to be Arcanine. Okay. So that's for Jackson. Now, your live custom booster. Time for that snipe. And, in fact, it is a little bit of a snipe because it is also an Evolutions pack, which means you just got an Evolutions pack for a scant $20. That's it's a pretty good price, I'd say. All right. Let's see. It's Machamp. Hey, that's not bad. Reverse Hollow Machamp. He's a rare in this set, and he's got that base set artwork. Your Electrode's not damaged. Hey, there's a Pikachu. Ooh, better be careful there. There's a Pikachu. PSA 10 Zacian. Nice. Thanks for the message on TikTok about it, Russ. Oh, sweet. Mr. Jerd, be sure to reach out to me on Discord and let me know what your current shipping address is so that I don't mess up the shipping. It's been a while since these cards went out, so I know people move around, and we want to make sure we don't ship it to like an apartment you used to live in or something like that. Jackson Collin, that's the same for everyone. I don't ship it out until you tell me to ship it out. That's how I do things. Jackson College. There's your bag. Squid Pokemon. 3 wigged voltage and, or I'm not wigged, 3 vivid voltage and 1 battle styles. Wigged voltage. In the end, I got my free Pokemons. Mister, can you do the troll face? All right, I'm doing it right now. You just can't see it. I'm doing it and it's perfect. What's my favorite Pokemon movie? Well, the only one I ever watched was the first one, and I watched it when I was a kid, so that's the best one. It's the movie where Pikachu and Ash defeat Mewtwo with the power of friendship and also violence. Sleep. Hey, mister, sorry to bother you, but if I sent cards in October with you to PSA, when will we be expecting it to be back? probably in October of this year, okay? Unless they speed it up. If they speed it up, maybe we'll get it sooner than that. Here's Giraffe Rig. What do we got? Togi Kiss is Togi Kiss. Okay, there's Togi Kiss. And Zygarde's Aurora. The good news, mister, is that, you know, you're out there in the waiting line. There's people who have cards today that need to get into that waiting line, so you're much closer than most people. And when it comes back, it's going to be glorious. It's going to be totally worth the wait, and much cheaper than one you'd buy off the market. So that's how, oh man, those are really off-center hollows. So this is for Squid Pokemon. Actually, Squid, you told me to keep the hollows last time. Is that still true this time? Let's see, Squid Pokemon. Here he is. Only Togi Kiss, he says. All right, thank you so much. If I can even pick this up. Remember, guys, the price of a PSA slab is supposed to reflect the cost of opening the packs yourself, and then also the price of grading it yourself. That's the price of a PSA slab. And so, what are the odds that you open up a pack and pull a PSA 10, let's say Charizard? How many packs would you have to buy to pull one? Would it be like $600? And then, you know, maybe it's like 50 bucks to grade it, and it takes multiple months. And that part's a little weirder. How do you value multiple months? So that's a time value for money. In the end, when the PSA slab comes back, that's its true value, like its intrinsic value. So if the average pull rate on a Charizard is 100 packs, and let's say you're paying $6 a pack, then that's a $600 Charizard. And then especially only if it grades 10. Now, if it grades 9, people are going to say, well, that's not the one I want. I want the 10. So you got to keep opening them now. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes the PSA slabs are overpriced. Sometimes they're underpriced. Sometimes booster packs are overpriced. Sometimes they're underpriced. It all depends on understanding what is the demand for that card, and will somebody buy it if you encapsulate it? You know what I mean? So if you spend $600 finding a Charizard, getting it graded, waiting all that time, will somebody then give you $600 for doing all that work? And it turns out they will, which is a big part of the reason why the price of the booster packs have jumped up in price, because it turns out the demand for encapsulated cards is really high. That's why it's a good time to be PSA, it's a good time to be CGC, it's a good time to be Beckett, it's a good time to be TCC grading. I just can't wait to see what my Mega Charizard EX Full Art comes back as a 10, but will be 100% with the 9. Hey, you know, you never know. Especially with PSA, I think you have a better chance at a 10, but with CGC, man, your card really does just have to be perfect to get a 10 at CGC. Mister, do you think Battle Styles will ever go up? What do you mean by go up? You mean like the booster packs? Everything will eventually go up. Yeah, sure. But Battle Styles has been a little less popular than, let's say, Vivid Voltage. But consider this for a second. Vivid Voltage has a whole another group of rare cards in the box. It's got the amazing rares. That's a big deal. Here's an amazing rare right here. So you pull this amazing rare. Well, there's always 2 per box. From what I've seen, there's always 2 per box. And what that means is now you're going to get, you know, maybe a hyper rare, maybe a secret rare, maybe a few VMAXs, maybe a few Vs, and then 2 of these guys per every box. When you get over to Battle Styles, these disappear. They're not in Battle Styles. For whatever reason, they said no more amazing rares. So that changes the value of the box, and that's why you get those booster packs for cheaper than you do Vivid Voltage. So is Vivid Voltage more appealing because the pull rate is better? Yes, but you pay more for that. There's a real cost to that. So you have to think of it that way. Am I shouting? I always shout. So who were we helping? We were just helping Squid Pokemon, right? And let me go backwards and make sure we didn't miss anyone. We didn't miss anyone. Trenton Burton. He says, Mr. 5 matchless fighters. Okay, this is for Trenton Burton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5. Live shipping. Don't forget, I have a Squirtle keychain. All right, Trenton Burton with the Squirtle keychain. Only reason Battle Styles isn't as popular is because Shining Fates is so big and everyone's sleeping on it. Think people would rather pull Charizard VMAX than Urshifu. Yes, I agree. There's a lot of sets competing for your attention right now, aren't there? Lots, including the latest matchless fighters. You know what I mean? So people are really getting into getting the Japanese cards early. I really think the Pokemon Card Company should start changing the rules so that the cards are released in both English and Japan at the same time, because you're going to have this entire market of just Japanese cards that English buyers bought because they were too impatient to wait for the English release. Or maybe they prefer it that way, but you know, as long as their profits are the same, I think that some of the value of the Japanese packs are lost in shipping. So some of the money is, you know, when I bring these over here to America, I pay for them to be shipped. Does that make sense? So now you guys are paying for them to be shipped from Japan to America. Well, you might as well produce them right here in America. And if you're going to produce them right here in America, they might as well be in English. So they should be releasing them at the same time for business reasons, but they're not. And you know, just like me, I'm sure the Pokemon Card Company has a list of things they can work on to make their company a little bit better, right? I got things I want to do too, and I hope they're working on it, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. You know what I noticed about cards? Cards are really low technology. You know, there's no like scannable code on the card, and I can play the. I guess I can pull digital booster packs using like the code card, but it would be cool if like you could put on a virtual reality headset and get augmented reality with these cards or something like that. I don't know. Something neat. These are real, they're just pictures, aren't they? So the future for card trading games could invite some really complicated new ideas, and I think that would be fun. E-readers did, that's right, e-readers, they did try to add some new technology with e-readers. So Trenton Burton, let's grab your bag. He got his Charizard and he's ready to go. Now, Trenton, you said you had a keychain, huh? Look at that, guys. I hit it. Oh, man, I'm bad at this. I better watch myself. I better watch it. I think it's smarter to release Japanese early to boost sales. I'd buy Japanese if they came out at the same time just to have a better quality card. I like the English better because I speak English. But purity, mister. Scuba Moto, because Vivid Voltage introduced amazing rares. I know the stream started not too long ago, but it's a smaller crowd tonight. So far, it's a smaller crowd. Anyone know how many of the first edition fossil packs are left? There's 17 of them left. 17 left. Okay, Trenton, you got a really heavy bag there. And I know we got that squirrel to ship, too. One moment. Print. Oh, wrong person. Hold on. Trenton. Oh, we've never shipped you, Mr. Trenton. Okay, cool. So we're making a label for you for the first time. How fun. Did you have any PSA cards, Trenton Burton? I don't know if you had any PSA cards. I have an address that begins with 20. Yep, you confirmed it in the message. Thank you. Oh, man, my computer's running slow. Bear with me, guys. Trenton Burton. All right, there we go. Did it work? Oh, no, come on, man. What is going on? It's going to say something like the rates have changed. This action can't be completed because the program is busy. Oh my gosh. What the? Come on, dude. What is going on? This software is the jankiest, most terrible software I've ever had the misfortune of using. My computer's all frozen up. Let me go ahead and use the task manager to close it and reset it. Trenton Burton, don't worry. We'll get you live shipped. How can it be this bad, man? All it does is print. It just prints labels. It's a label printing software. How could it run into so many problems? It's still beeping. There it is, stamps. All right, we're gonna close stamps. And we're gonna close, well, I don't really think we can close anything over here. I'm trying to think of what else we can close to make everything run faster. We're restarting stamps now. I tell you what, while that restarts, let me go find that Squirtle, because I gotta find the Squirtle either way. So give me a minute, guys, I'll go get the Squirtle keychain. Well, that was no trouble at all. I found it right away. And I'll also go ahead and get it live shipped. Put my drink somewhere. I'll grab this bag. We'll get into the box and then it'll be ready. I did have a box in mind. All right, hold your ears. Wow, what the hell? This guy printed like the biggest label I've ever seen. It's like a whole sheet. I'm reusing a box. What? All right. That box wasn't in very good condition either. I had to tape it up real well. And now we're ready. Oh, good. The software refreshed. We just got to find out if it saved his address. Oh, man, it's so slow. No, it clearly did not save your address. God damn, dude. All right, give me a minute, guys. We're just recreating the label now. Oh, tape dispenser falling over there. All right, come on, print. Woohoo! It worked. And the box is all shipped up. Sometimes we get trouble with the shipping like that, but that's okay. It's all taken care of. Now we'll keep opening some Pokies. What do you guys think of that? Next up, we have Justin Huerta. It's okay. We need to get it ready. That software needs to be working. He says, one more Hidden Fates and a small donation. Oh, thanks, man. One more Hidden Fates, huh? Well, we need to get some fresh Hidden Fates open then. Mister, what's the estimated time for the box break? There is no estimated time. Could be a while. The box break is going along very slowly. I was looking to wait for my shipping until I get more, if not all, of my PSA returns. If that's a problem, I don't mind shipping now. I would prefer to ship you now. I'm getting ready to move, and I don't want to hold on to people's stuff for them because there's just a certain risk to that. So you just tell me in PSA, you tell me in Discord what your address is and that you're ready to ship, okay? You want to see me print more labels? Oh, mister. Oh, Whooper and the Birds. What a nice booster pack. That's Hyper Rare Birds and Whooper. Yeah, that was definitely a good pack. Justin, you keep getting the good ones. My address is the same in our Discord DM. I will ping you to bring it up top. All right, sounds good. Did you get my order for of the Japanese Smashes Fighters? Wasn't sure if I was missed. There's always a little bit of a wait time, okay? So it's probably your turn very soon. Next up, we have T.Y. Limehouse. It's Tyler Limehouse. He wants a whole bunch of stuff. 1 Battle Style, okay. 1 Shining Fates. 1 Vivid. 1 Rebel Clash. 1 Sword and Shield base. 1 Sword and Shield base. 1 Ultra Prism. Ultra Prism. The one with the lily in it, right? Poor Christopher Martinez was trying to pull that the other night, and he went so deep and did not pull it. It would be really terrible if you pulled it right now. I'd feel bad for him. I wouldn't feel too bad for you. Oops, come on now. All right, here, let me put these up top. It's leftover packs. All right, now what else? Unified Minds. Let's see, Unified Minds. Where did I put my Unified Minds? He's going for the demo platter. Demo platters are fun, but I really think they're very dangerous. I think you can get a demo platter and get all misses. 1 Cosmic. Where's my Cosmic? Here it is. 1 Hidden Fates. 1 XY Evolutions. All right, 1 XY Evolutions. Hold on, I'm just doing a little math. All right, cool. I need a new bag for all my amazing pulls. That's right. Let's get these amazing pulls out for you, mister. Sneep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is the bubble gonna pop? It's gonna pop. Any second now. Sneep. All right, here goes. Oh, off to a good start. Pokey Kid. Hey, there you go. Battle Styles. What do we got in here? Just Escape Rope. This is Rebel Clash. Ice Skew. Oh no, I got a sneeze coming on. Oh, Mr. Big Luck right here. Pulling a beautiful Celebi Amazing Rare. And Aegislash. Mr. Here's the Ultra Prism. Oh, I thought there was maybe something stuck behind that Bronzor. Just Bronzor. Base set. Cinderace. Cosmic Eclipse. Just a Coughing. Unified Minds. Unified Minds. Just Archeops. Now, Evolutions. This is a big one. Here's a Charmander. Starmie. Ooh, okay, that one's a little cold. Just the Starmie. Pokemon confirmed that they will not be in future sets. Really? And Magmar. Okay, well, it's a good thing we grabbed that Celebi. The Celebi and the Poke Kid were pretty solid. Don't have to remind people that way less guesses, but I'm nice. What? Oh. Let's see. There's the Celebi. Mr. Tyler Limehouse. He said new bag, right? I need a new bag. And we're going to go by your exact PayPal name, which is Ty Limehouse. All right. Let me into giveaway. Let me in, please. please. Let me in. Next up, we have Cass Mossifin. Hey, can I get 6 matchless fighters? You sure can. I have a bulk bag from before. Sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, Mr. Cass, I just want to mention the way bulk boxes work is you can hold on to the bulk box as long as you don't ship the bulk. Actually, you know, I need to ship out a bunch of bulk boxes before I move. But yeah, anyways, I tell you what, let's open this up. Let's not talk too much about it. I was going to say, I vaguely remember you had me actually ship all your bulk. So I think you spent your bulk box. I think we did that last time, did we not? The point of the bulk box is you're paying for priority shipping, and this is where all the bulk cards go. Priority shipping and I guess a little bit of my time too. But, you know, shipping a medium priority mailbox is $14. He says, I shipped my previous bulk. I just need a new bag. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Well, what I was trying to explain, I want to make sure you understand, is if you send your bulk out, then you've spent your bulk box, okay? Here's the Galarian Slowking. Cold. Cold. I need, like, videos explaining all this. And cold. Would I need to buy a new bulk box to keep my book again, or am I fine with before? No, so that's what I was trying to explain. You used up your bulk box when you had me ship your bulk. So I try to explain that to everyone. The way a bulk box works is you fill it up with bulk, and then when you're all done, you have me ship the bulk box out. And what I do on my side is I pay for all that shipping using your money that you sent for me, the bulk box. So that's how it works. So when we ship, you know, when we ship about this much cards, maybe about this much actually, when we ship about this much cards, I have to swap up to priority mail shipping. And priority mail shipping is expensive. So that's the whole point of the bulk box. You're buying priority mail so that I can ship all these very low value cards to you. And that's a valuable card because, and it's very light to ship. We can ship this first class for about $4. But once you bump up to this many cards because of all the bulk, now it's going to cost us a lot more to ship it. Depending on what type of priority mail shipping it costs. The most expensive priority mail shipping is the, well, not the most expensive, but the one I'll use for bulk tends to be the medium bulk box. The medium priority mail box. So this is for Mr. Cass Mossifin. Here you go, Cass. Yeah, what I actually recommend, Cass, is to just drop your bulk. It's not that valuable. It truly isn't. If you do get a bulk box, and I want to say this for everyone who's listening, if you do get a bulk box, the real reason you should buy a bulk box with me is if you're going to order a lot of cards, and then all that bulk will go into the bulk box. You'll get real efficient use of that $14. I'll put it all into a medium priority mailbox, ship it out to you. That's when you should buy a bulk. But if you're just buying a few and then having me ship pretty soon afterwards, you don't want to buy a bulk box. Honestly, it's a waste of your money. So, Mr. Cass, let me go find the K box, which is right here. Here you go, Mr. Cass. Yeah, Cass, I spent like 15 to 20 minutes sorting through all the bulk to find all your bulk to get that ship last time. John Gomia, he says, what's up, mister? I'll get 4 Shining Fates and 1 Sun and Moon base. You got it. There's the Sun and Moon base. Let's go ahead and get those Shining Fates. Shining Fates. I have over 4,000 cards that are bulk sitting in my computer room that is pretty much useless. Yeah. I know that feeling. What should I throw away from this? Scuba says bulk is not useless. That's true, but it is if you have to pay for me to ship it from my house to your house. Do you see what I'm saying? But yeah, if you get enough bulk, if you get tons of bulk, then it is not useless. That's what I'm trying to explain. Okay, how much? He said 4 Shining Fates, right? John Gomio? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Buy Detective Pikachu. There is no bulk. Yeah, exactly. Okay, John Gomia. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 5. That's true. You can build a house of cards out of your bulk. I should do that. That'd be funny as heck. Here's Skarmory. Thwacky. Buzel. Oh, there we go. Alcremie. All right, we got one Alcremie. Whew. Man, those are a little bit cold. I'm glad you got something. For Shining... Oh. Well, we got one more. What's the last one? Oh, here you go. Oh. Oh, very good, mister. I heard that Lapras was one of the best pulls in the set. So you did well here. You picked up the Lapras. Yeah, when we look at the American card, it is quite shiny itself. I feel like the ridges are more pronounced or something. Like you can just see them more visibly. Whereas on the Japanese version, they look like they're flatter, actually. And maybe that causes it to be shinier. There we go. Lapras is cute. What? Nah. So that's for John. Let's go find John. You finally get to watch the stream. All right. Mr. John Gomia. I love them. Only need one more Eveltal. What? Now we have Anthony Roberts. He says, hey, mister, grade my alternative art Moltres, please. Says Anthony Roberts. All right, Mr. Anthony. Let me think about where your bag's going to be. I'm trying to remember if you had a really large bag. That's a Lexio. Just checking over here first before I go deep. Okay, we've got Andraz, Alejandro, awesome camera, Adnan, Alberto, Angel. So I suspect, wait, maybe you're up here. This is the new box. Ah, Anthony Roberts. There we go. You know, my gut told me you weren't in the other two boxes. That's why I hesitated. Look at that Mimikyu, too. You got to grade him. Oh, you got a lot of good hits in here. What the hell? And there's the Moltres. Oh, I'm so envious. I'm so envious. All right. The vibe here cannot be replicated. What would you guys say the vibe here is, other than Poke cards? Poke cards and love of Poke cards. Mr. Soda Pop Tops got a book box. What? Sounds good. Soda Pop Tarts. Tammy Lowe said, whoa, Tammy. Full box of Shiny Star V. Also, can you keep all the hollows you shipped me yesterday? So no bag. Tammy returns, man. Oh my God. Tammy. Sexy time vibe, that's right. Soda is cast. That's me. The conversations are good. We do like to have good conversations. That's true. You've got to be willing to have good conversations. Conversations like, what is consciousness? Here's the EVs. All right. Oops. Tammy, Tammy. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Stop. Wait, mister. Don't cut. Oh, it's supposed to be Shiny Star, isn't it? Tammy. I knew that, Tammy. It was all a trick. I was just testing you guys to see if you were watching. It was all a trick. All right, here we go, Tammy. Tammy cutting deep. It would have been my shiny star, and it would have had the Charizard in it, guaranteed. Ah, look at that. That would have been the round with the Charizard, and I would have said, oh, Charizard's for me, you say. Thank you so much for donating the holographic cards, Miss Tammy. Now, Tammy, you want to keep those V cards, though, in my opinion, because you might actually grade those, especially some of them are quite nice. Like the one guy said, okay, I don't want the double, but I mean, what if you pull Lapras? Lapras is pretty cute. All right, let's see what we got. Stop mixing them up. I'm sorry, Dad. You're the worst. All right, here we go. We start with the Scorch. Scorch. Mister, I think your brain is fried. Well, you know, their names are very similar, and they are pretty much the same card set too, right? So it's a very simple mistake to make. We've got Zacian. Oh, Zacian, you keep the Zacian. Oh, Score Bunny. Now, I think that's a score. All right. Score Bunny is going to be a good card to collect from this set. He's pretty cute. He's the starter Pokemon. Keep trying to put that down. Okay, we got 2 holos. Just a Ditto VMAX. That's okay. We're getting this cold pack out of the way so we can get to the hot packs. The one with the Marnie and the Charizard VMAX in it. At the same time, here's Sobble. We've got Ice-Q. Zamazenta, huh? Okay. Oh, I see a gold card. So there's 4 gold cards in this set. Let's see which one you picked up. You scooped up the Eternatus V. Ooh. Okay, so Crobat's also in here. Now that seems to be the big hit, but let's see if you get 2 hits in this. You should at least get 2 more of those shiny holos. Typically, on average, you're going to get a total of 3 of them on average. And maybe an amazing rare. 3 packs left. Oh, you're going to get 2 full arts. 2 of them. That makes this a pretty good box. That's going to be Ditto. Ditto VMAX. So now I really don't think you're going to get Marnie. No Marnie. Oh, there's Pikachu. No Marnie, no Charizard. But there is a lovely Dedenne. So, by the way, when you guys leave a comment, it disappears from my screen in like 2 seconds. Hey, mister, this is Koss. You put my Japanese Matchless Fighter bulk back. I sent 14 for a new bulk box. The chat ate my message. Is it too late for you to get my bulk? No, it's never too late, mister. We'll get you your bulk. Don't worry. So, here's Dedenne. And last round. That's Urshifu. No, Cubfu. Ooh, you got Rookity. See, I think Rookity is definitely the better pull when it comes to Rookity, Corvisquire, and Corviknight, because you either want the final evolution or the very first evolution. People never care about the middle one. Pull a lot of Corvisquires. I always think nobody's going to remember what Corvisquire is. All right, very good. Now, you just want all your Pokies, don't you, mister? It's very easy to find your Pokemons. All I got to do is look at the pile. Should be these right here, I think. Those look a little bit like the other ones, so let me try this pile then. No. Yup, that's the one. Where did we put your bulk? Sorry, mister, your bulk is lost forever. Not there. Well, I tell you what I can do. What did he have? I can't remember. What kind of bulk did he have? Was it Matchless Fighter bulk? We just find any Matchless Fighter bulk. Oh, come on, don't fall over. Tammy, those are some cool pulls, Tammy. So I think these are it. Yeah, here we go. This is that's some Matchless Fighter bulk. There you go. So we got you that Matchless Fighter bulk. PSA shut down, lol. I know. When are they going to open back up? Jesus. They said they'll bring all of their services back up by July 1st. Like, what does that mean? Does that mean it'll all be back up at the same price? Does it mean that it'll all be back up, but it'll cost way more? No announcements about what it's going to be like. Because if it costs the same, aren't they just going to get like an ocean of orders the moment it comes back? Okay, step number one, we're going to get a little bulk bag here for our friend. It was Cass, right? Yep, Cass Mossifin. Can I get only cold pulls, huh? So Tammy, we're going to go ahead and put Tammy's hot pulls into this bag. Thank you, Tammy, for the large order. I thought it was an okay box. Look at this. The 2 full arts, and then also Rookity is solid, the Dene is solid, and Score Bunny is actually a good pull. So yeah, I think that's a real solid box. Toxtricity code card missing. What, I leave it in here? Oh, here's a Urshifu. Stop the stream! I just see the Urshifu. I didn't see the other one. Tammy not playing around. What, is Tammy going deeper? Tammy. All right, so this is for Tammy Lowe. It happens. I appreciate it. Mr. Stream has been helping me get through the finals. Finals? Ah, finally. Is that why they're called finals? They're finals because you go, ah, finally. Finally, I'm out of this place. Next up, we have Daniel Schmidt. Hello, Daniel. 2 packs of Hidden and 2 packs of the NBA. Why not? All right, Daniel Schmidt. Let me see what you got, though. Actually, I don't know what you have left. So, Daniel Schmidt, according to this, you have $44 here. And let me hang these up. Oh man, those are going to fall back down. Give me a second. All right, so you want 2 of the Hidden Fates. And 2 of these NBA hoops. Now give me a second. I do a little bit of math, not very much. Man, listen to that music. All right, so you have $44 and you sent me $20. So let me just say minus 44 minus 20. So you're shy $8. You're shy $8 on that order. And what was the order for? It was for NBA packs. How much are the NBA packs? So what I can do for you... Well, wait a second. The NBA hoop packs are... I was reading the Dragon Ball Z packs. I'm sorry. No. You're way off. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was terribly inaccurate. So 26 plus 26 plus 24 plus 24. All right. So let me find out how we want to do this. Well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll start by adding the amount you actually have together. So you just sent me $20 and now you have 64. So that's what you actually have. You have 64. And now 2 Hidden Fates packs. Well, we'll move 52 from that. So you have $12 left over, D. Schmidt, but you don't have enough for even 1 NBA Hoops pack. So you've got $12 left over. But you don't have enough for any NBA hoops at all. See. All right, D. Schmidt, I'll hang this back up. And I'm going to go put these away. And we're going to go ahead and go through with opening up your Hidden Fates. He says that's fine. All right. Steep. Oh, man, you just had me ship you 2. Should have thrown these in with it. Let's see what you got. Well, we got Snorlax. Actually, I think I just volunteered to ship you. And Pikachu, now, let me mention this. You did not pull a shiny full art, but actually, amongst the reverse holos, Pikachu reverse holos, probably one of the best reverse holos in the entire set. So you will definitely grade this. And then Snorlax, believe it or not, Snorlax, there's no full art Snorlax in this set, so this is also a really solid reverse holo that I bet you could grade. So both of these are decent pulls. Mr. Daniel Schmidt, let me go ahead and create a new bag for you. All right. Give me a second. Let me get your name right. I think I'm used to writing D. Schmidt. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, mister. Let's go ahead and put this into the D box. Next up, we have Dan Newman. Hello, Dan. He says, last night was a great success. Here's to another one. He says, let's do another 10 Japanese matchless fighters with live shipping. All right, live shipping. Let me ask you a question, Dan. Do you already have a bag over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, that's 10 packs. We got someone down talking the live custom packs. Who's talking them? CDC stated racism is a serious public health threat? What? Anyways, here, let me get back to this. I gotta focus on this. Mister, are you going to require vaccine passports to buy cards soon? That's right. You guys have to show me your vaccine passport, or I can't open cards for you. You're a second-class citizen. CDC also put a statement out that we all need to put blindfolds on and wear earplugs because COVID can enter our ears and eyes. Woo! Oh, man. You know what's wild? Even Democrat YouTube content creators that I've seen who will talk about politics, they even don't like the idea of a COVID passport. So I don't know whose great idea it is. I don't think it's very popular amongst people. Cold. Oh, Moltres. Beautiful. Have you got your vaccine? I do not have a vaccine. No bag. We did live shipping last night. Oh, thanks, man. What'd you get? Mister, congratulations on the Galarian Moltres alternative art. That's for Dan Newman. Hey, this is a really nice card, man. They're talking about getting my kids tested to go to school. I think on the CDC website, your odds of dying from COVID are like 99, or the survival rate in young children is like 99.997, meaning you have an absolutely minuscule chance of actually dying from it. But I guess the reason they want to vaccinate all the kids is because this is supposed to protect the adults because of herd immunity. However, I was reading that they're not even 100% sure if the vaccine's going to protect you for like, you know, more than 1 year. They don't know how long the antibodies and all that will stay in your body because it's something they've never tested before. You know, they're not 100% sure if you're going to have to get it every year. They don't know. Urshifu, what do we got here? Cold and one more hit. Just Rune Rigis. Okay, Just Rune Rigis. I have to say, it's probably a fantastic situation for the Pfizer and Merck healthcare companies. Whew, death is not the only thing. Odds of dying from your wife, low, but never zero. I'll just put it on my COVID passport. That's true. You can put it on your COVID passport. Okay, Dan Newman, you got some really nice cards in here. Congratulations, Dan. Dan, if you had a cold round last time, you're getting a hot round this time. I know a few people who tested positive after getting the vaccine. Well, yeah, they're talking about like these different strains. They're saying like there's these new strains of COVID springing up, and there's a lot of questions about whether or not the vaccine protects you from the new strains. which is exactly the other thing that scientists were talking about back when COVID came out and everyone was freaking out. They're talking about how they're not even sure if a vaccine will protect us yearly or if the virus is just going to adapt each time we make the vaccine, like with your flu shots. All right, here we go. Maybe they should make car driving illegal so people can't get into car accidents. Mister, I just think that they shouldn't have a vaccine passport. That's all I'm saying. You know, people have different feelings and thoughts about COVID, but at the very least, we shouldn't be creating like like an ID passport. All right, hold your ears. It's way too weird, man. I think that's why everyone's talking about it, is because it's such a big subject, actually. Should your government be able to punish you for not injecting yourself with something that's so kind of, I guess the word is, we don't have any long-term studies on the effects of it, and should they be allowed to punish you for not accepting it? It's kind of I don't know, it's hard to say. I say no. They can make it free, though. They can make the vaccine free. I don't have a problem with that. All right, next up we got Slav. Slav, he says 2 battle styles and send Tyranitar V to CGC subgrades. All right, sounds good, Mr. Slav. All right. It's only so effective against protecting against the virus, but has shown 100% efficiency against hospitalization. Oops. Can anyone watch baseball game at your school? What's good, mister? It's your boy, Pokey Nasty. What's up, man? Okay, there we are. We're going to say Slav Tankovsky. All right. Two battle styles. I felt bad I got kicked out of my high school today. You got kicked out of high school? I thought you were 18. Were you tricking us? That's like a drug dealer telling you the meth they made is the best and won't kill you. That's not a fair comparison, I'm sure. That's not a fair comparison. But, you know, like here's another one. There's a lot of online rumors about the effect of taking the COVID vaccine while pregnant. If you guys didn't know this, there's a lot of drugs out in the market that say whatever you do, don't take this drug while you're pregnant because it could mess up the development of your fetus, of your baby. And everyone's trying to say, no, the science says that it's good. It won't hurt your child. But it's like, I don't know. You know, I don't care if I die from COVID, but well, what I'm trying to say is I think that there's a small chance that the vaccine could be harmful to the child in the long run, and we just don't know it. And I don't think that COVID's quite as harmful. You know what I mean? Again, the survival rate for like kids with COVID is 99.997%. That's here, let me show you on it, because a lot of people visualizing often helps. This is the survival rate for kids. This is on the CDC website, I believe. All right. That's the survival rate. So I just feel like there's so many medicines that say don't take while pregnant. You know, they're all trying to say, no, it's fine, take it while you're pregnant. But it's, I guess if I was having a child, I'd be more nervous about the vaccine than about the the illness. Anyways, it's weird because the more the government tries to convince you that there's nothing wrong, our psychological nature is to go, now I don't trust you. You're trying too hard to convince me. Now I don't trust you. So it is a psychological thing. I guess I wouldn't want my baby to be like the guinea pig, you know? There's no long-term studies. I mean, the long-term study on the COVID vaccine is starting now, starting today. And we're the testers, basically. And I don't think the government cares that much about individuals. I think the government cares about big statistical data. And if something in the vaccine hurts you, you're just part of some statistic. But of course, there's also, yeah, well, I mean, and maybe it's like the vaccine is 99.998% effective and only 0.0002% of kids have any side effects of it. You know what I mean? But that's a strange number because it also tells you that it did hurt somebody. So it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing. It's interesting. We're the beta tester or something like that. Let's go ahead and refresh. Yeah, it reminds me of that episode of South Park so much. It's so funny. Mister, none of the vaccines have been FDA approved. The people freaking out to get it right now are the sheep. The smart ones will wait till they figure out the kinks. Mom, I've always wanted... Isn't that funny? A lot of you guys here tonight are probably video game players, and everybody knows when a new console comes out, there's always something wrong with the console. And they usually have to do a big update to it, and then they release a new model of the same hardware, and it's better. And it's the same for video games, too. He said beta tester. Well, a lot of video games, when they come out, got all kinds of bugs, and they fix it later, after everyone reports the problem, right? It's almost like free testing at that point. And so, yeah, beta testers is a good term to use. I think that probably the people who should be rushing to take the vaccine is anyone in the older age group. Because if the vaccine is so effective and you can take it, then you should, so that you can not risk the very real chance of having complications, serious complications from the virus, or even death. And then people younger than that can definitely choose to go get the vaccine, and it should be subsidized and easy to access and available. But, you know, if you're a little bit nervous about how well tested the vaccine's been, there hasn't been a long-term study, right? Again, no long-term study. And let's say you're about to have a baby. I don't think it's so unusual to say, I don't think I'm going to take the vaccine this year. You know what I mean? But the government wants you to take it so that they can, I don't know, claim that we have 100% vaccination. I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a really weird thing. Very strange topic. I just hate the idea of the government having that power. Doesn't it remind you a little bit of like Nazi Germany with the Jews? They had to have like identification to go anywhere. Does nobody else get that vibe from it? COVID passport, vaccine passport. It's weird, man. All right, let's see. We just finished opening for Slav. We're going to go backwards and make sure we didn't miss anyone. Dan Newman, Daniel Schmidt, Tammy Lowe, Anthony Roberts, John Gomia, Cass, T.Y. Limehouse, Justin Huerta. Looking pretty good. Next up, we have... here we are. Michael Hiegman. Whoa, Michael's got a big order. Hey, mister, I have a bag. I'll take 10 matchless, 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Population control. What? 10 matchless, 5 maximum gold, 5 of them. Wow, he's going deep, man. Michael Hiegman says, now's the time to strike. I hid my guns from the... Joe in plain sight. COVID passport is BS. Taking our guns is BS. Yeah, it's a crazy time for sure, mister. I think it was China's plan to try to control their population. The unfortunate thing is that people think that is a new type of vaccine when in fact it's been in development. All right, here we go. We got these maximum golds. But yeah, like I was saying, even like Democratic, not talkers, what's the word? Even Democratic, not news sources, personalities or something like that, even they were talking about how not a good idea. The passports are, the COVID passports. They're like, this isn't a good idea. Why would we do this? Two live customs. You got it with Mr. Michael Hiegman. Two live customs. Bloggers, yeah. Zorark and Kakuna. We need Ash Ketchum to save us. That's right. It is a strange time. We're going to begin with your maximum golds. I'm excited. I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! Open in 20 years. Well, mister, there's some really fantastic classical cards in here like Blue Eyes, White Dragon, and Dark Magician. So you should recognize some of these. How am I doing tonight? It is pretty good. Just another night for me. Episode 5 bazillion. Okay, we've got Boral Sword Dragon and Stardust Charge Warrior on pack number 1. Am I going to take the vaccine? I don't think I will. I think I already had COVID. I'm 32 years in age. I don't think that I'm at high risk of dying from COVID. So probably I don't feel like I need it. I guess I would be eating my own words if I got COVID, let's say a second time, because I'm very confident I already had it. You guys probably weren't here for this, but back when COVID broke out, I had this like whole week where I couldn't stop coughing. It was just nonstop dry heaving. And I went live every night anyways, and I was just coughing the whole time. And it was really unusual for me because I never cough like that, and it just lasted well over a week. So that had to have been it. I can't imagine it was anything else. So I think I already had it, and I hear you can catch it again. I don't know, it's weird. So I guess I'll just maybe catch it again. And again, it would be very ironic if I caught it and then, had like some serious hospitalization. But I don't suspect that's what'll happen, and I don't suspect I'm so unhealthy that I wouldn't survive it. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a blood clot or something. But yeah, I don't feel like being a guinea pig for this new vaccine. I don't feel like being a guinea pig. I am a skeptic. Very naturally, I'm a skeptical person. And I'd rather just... I don't even leave my own home. I just chill. I don't even go shopping anymore. I just do like DoorDash and Instacart. I stay here in my home. So I don't feel like going out. I don't hang out with people. My job is like as non-public as it could be. You know what I mean? So I don't feel the need for the vaccine at all. I already got the vaccine. It wasn't that bad. Easy for you to say. Well, and I'm not saying, I don't think anyone's claiming that the vaccine's going to kill the vast majority of people. I think a lot of the conversation is centered around whether the government should have that power to be able to tell you, hey, take this brand new vaccine, and if you don't, we're not going to allow you to do something like move around if you want to. I heard the new strain is more infectious but less deadly. Here's B-Drill. Long-term effects is where the questions come in. Here's my opinion. If you want it, take it. If you don't, then who cares? No cure for AIDS or cancer in decades of research, but they crapped this vaccine out in less than a year, question mark. Make the vaccine into a powder for my fellow crackheads. Okay, what do we got here? Cold. Now, mister, you're pulling these right after the other guy pulled that beautiful Moltres. What you're hoping for is for there to be a hyper rare on the box. That's what you're hoping for. Gonna catch COVID through the chat? That's right. Cold. Dracozolt. How's Kitty today? She's sleeping on the couch. All comfy. Cold. Hatterene. And Galarian Slowking. All right, Galarian Slowking. Very nice. Gonna catch COVID from these bad custom boosters. Woo! All right. So, Mr. Michael Hiegman, we're ready to ship you out. Let me grab all your bulk. Was that his? Wait, is this Slavs? Oh, those are from the live customs, right? I'll take 10 matchless, 5 maximum gold, and 2 live customs. Pretty sad with all the money from charities. They don't have a cure for cancer, probably because they make too much money letting people suffer. Well, cancer is really complicated. Cancer is a very different problem from a virus, right? So I think there's a lot of conspiracy going on out there that, well, they don't want a cure for cancer because it's too profitable. But I don't think that's necessarily true. I think anyone who came up with a true cure for cancer would make tons of money selling that cure. So I think if you ever read about cancer, the real problem is it's so sophisticated of a problem that we haven't found good solutions to it. All right. But don't worry, Joe Biden promised he would cure cancer. And I want to hold him to that because I would really like a cure because I'm still young, but one day I'm going to be old. So you better fix it because I want it to be fixed. All right, I'll be right back. Hold your ears. Michael Heegman, your life shipped. All right. That was for Michael Heegman, right? Let me just double check. Yes. Next up, we have Jansen McNeil, who wants 2 live custom boosters. Mr. Jansen. Pack number 1. Oh, Nido King. And pack number 2. What's this, Mr. Jansen? 2 large. Mister, you're being put into the large. 2 large spots for Mr. Jansen. Here we are. Right, yeah. So Johnny says a lot of rich people die from cancer. If a cure existed, you would think that they could pay for it, for like a really nice cure. So no amount of money is protecting the rich. Not bad, Jensen. This marker is definitely dying. Dinglebot, what's up, Dinglebot? Dinglebot says, #1 fan. Woo! Doing the Dinglebot dance. Thanks for that donation. That's so nice of you. Jansen, we got these 2 hollows for you. Custom and large custom, says Modus. Yeah, the large has returned. The large is going to be a permanent fixture on this channel. Tonight, or for now, the large is for this beautiful graded booster pack of Mysterious Mountains. It is graded PSA 9, so it's not quite a 10. Of course, if it was a 10, it would be $2,400 for the 10. The 9 is like $1,200 or something like that. I think it was $1,200. So that's what's in the large, so right now. And when it's over, we'll pick something new. Squid Pokemon says 2 Hidden Fates, no reverse hollows. You got it, mister. That was a nice donation. $10. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta go get more Hidden Fates. Oh, I did have a Hidden Fates 10 over here. I'm so dumb. Just didn't see it. Everyone is already a zombie. I knew it! I'm the only conscious living being. You're all zombies. Hidden Fates. Okay. Whew. I feel like I'm running around a lot. It's surprisingly very high energy to host this live stream. Mr. Squid Pokemon, let's get you the hot ones. People think you should wear it for their safety. Then how about you all take the vaccine to protect me? La la la. That's what? My wife and I were watching like a YouTube video, and this guy passed a couple, and they were wearing like these. Oh, what do we got? Decidui Shiny Full Art. Congratulations. All right, that's a great pull, mister. Really, any Shiny Full Art's a great pull. He looks well-centered, too. Very important. All right, and your second pack is Arbok Zapdos. Now, you said no hollows. Is that right? I'm going to throw in your hollows anyways, Mr. Squid Pokemon. I recommend keeping them for Hidden Fates. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, right. We saw them in a video, and it was this kind of like older couple, and they had like these space helmet ons. And, my wife was making fun of them a little bit because it looked so goofy. But I was like, that's the future, though, isn't it? We had this virus outbreak with COVID, and everyone's like talking about masks and, oh, do I wear them? Oh, don't I wear them? In the future, we need to have helmets that are 100% accurate, 100% effective at blocking all incoming, viruses. So kind of like, remember when the CCP, they built like their hospital and they had like these people in astronaut suits handling sick people. Remember that? Everyone needs to be able to buy one of those in the future so that you can go to Walmart and there's absolutely no way for you to bring home the vaccine. I'm sorry, the virus. Absolutely no way for you to bring home the virus. And so I think that's going to be a development for humanity, is low cost, full body, 100% protection from viruses. And then yeah, he says lowers our immune system. You're probably right, man. But I mean, that's going to be a product that people are going to want to buy. So you'll walk into your house, into the decontamination center, right? And you'll be wearing your spacesuit. And the decontamination center will clean your spacesuit, and then you can take it off and go put your groceries away. And that'll be it. That'll be the future, guys. I really believe that. Because here's what I think about coronavirus. It wasn't that deadly. It killed a lot of old people. It killed a lot of our loved ones. And but statistically, it's not the deadliest thing ever, right? It's not like remember the Black Plague? So we got the Black Plague in the past, and it killed 1/3 of the entire population of Europe. Okay, so if ever a really lethal virus comes out, it kills you real fast, is super infectious, the future is going to be everyone's got an astronaut suit and a decontamination center in their home. And I think probably what humans should do today is make it happen. Just start designing cheap decontamination rooms, start designing cheap, spaceman suits. That's what I think. We should do that early, before the next virus hits, you know what I mean? So coronavirus is very infectious, but not super deadly. It's super deadly if you're, it's deadly if you're older. I'm not even going to call it super deadly if you're older, right? But it is deadly if you're older. And I'm getting up there, I'm getting older, but I'm only 32. But really, if you had the decontamination center and the spacesuits, you could go out and you don't got to rely on other people to have the vaccine. You don't got to rely on your government to pump out a vaccine in a year. You don't got to rely on people to wear masks even. You can just go out in your spacesuit. Nobody can, you're breathing filtered air, and then you come home and you go through your decontamination room, That, it probably sounds crazy to hear me say that, but it's such a good idea. It is. Like, if you could afford to put a decontamination room in your house for, let's say, $5,000, yeah, that's pricey, but you could do it on a loan. Let's say the government subsidizes it. They pay part of it, or they allow you to have a government loan to build it. I think it's a clever idea. And then if there ever was a really bad virus that comes out, you would have that protection ahead of time. So it's just an idea, anyways. Maybe it sounds like overkill, but I feel like people could actually go out and definitely not get the virus if they had to go to like a crowded supermarket. That's just a thought. Next up, we have Justin Huerta. He says, okay, Mr. One more Hidden Fates. You got it, Mr. Justin Huerta. Now, Justin, you're opening these right after Mr. Squid Pokemon. And Squid Pokemon pulled the Decidueye. Then you need a filter to get rid of it in the air. True. Oh, all right. It's a cold pack, but you get the reverse hollow Mew. Very nice. Anyways, what do you guys think about that? Decontamination room and a spacesuit? Think that'll ever be a thing? I bet that'll be a thing. If I was an old guy, what I learned from the pandemic is when I'm older, if something like this breaks out, like COVID, that's probably my first move. Is I'm just going to build one of those right away. I'm going to say, we're going to have a decontamination room. They got them somewhere in some chemical lab. They got a decontamination room. Why can't I have one? Cass Mossifin says, new book box. Mister, thank you. I had the 6 Japanese matchless fighters. No problem. Now we have Jesse Salinas, who says 2 Sun and Moon base. All right, Sun and Moon base. And 1 Rebel. Would it be expensive? Can everyone have one? Well, it might be so expensive that not everyone could have one. But I mean, I think I want one. You know what I mean? So if you can afford one, why not? Have a nice night, Mr. Mike's side. Decontamination room and, you know, some kind of cheap bodysuit that allows you to filter your air and go out with 100% protection. Last but not least, we have, oh, here we go. What do we get? That's a full art. Are you ready? Ah, darn it, it's Gumshoes. Gumshoes is the weakest pull in this set, in my opinion. Here he is. He lost his re-election in 2020, so sorry, Gumshoes. Gumshoes, you can try again in 2024, but I don't know if you'll have better success then. All right, that's for Mr. Jesse Salinas. Jesse. That's probably what Trump looked like the night he lost. The day he knew he had to give up office, he probably looked like that. He was pretty angry. I wonder how angry he was. He seems like somebody who would get really angry if he lost. You know what I mean? Especially if he was really trying, you know what I mean? John Gamia is next. John Gamia says, hello again, mister. Just 1 more Sun and Moon base set for the night. You got it. I also forgot to mention that I have a bulk box. Oh my God, you guys are killing me with these small orders, but where you also own a bulk box. What do we got? Marianne. All right, Marianne. So now what happens is I create this whole bag just for this 1 pack. That's a big, strong card. John Gomia. There you go. Next up, we got Cubher. What's up? He says, I do have a bag. 1 Evolutions. Confirmed email and address. All right. Thank you very much. Whoop. You're the perfect hub for daily openers who can't get them in stores. Oh, thank you, man. We got Growlith. All right, Growlith. It's a little bit of an instant gratification channel, isn't it? You come here and you know that you definitely can open something if you want. If you want. So this is for Mr. Cubher. Let's go find Cubher's bag. I miss Trump's tweets. He would make some pretty outrageous tweets and some very funny ones. He was a little bit of a comedian, man. Say some really salacious things. Remember when the media called Trump a racist for calling it the China virus? Yet we have the Spanish flu and the Zika virus. Next up, we have Rafael Aguilera. He says, why not? 1 live custom, says Rafael. All right, here goes, Mr. Rafael. Ah, darn it. Just a hollow this time. Find your bag. Yeah, you know, definitely the news cycle is not as interesting anymore. That's for sure. Like I hear Joe Biden talked about something, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably really boring. So at the very least, he was entertaining. You're like, what did he say? I can't believe he said that. Brock Smith is next. Brock says 2, Cosmic Eclipse. You got it, Brock. Brock Smith. Sneak. 4 major parties would be very healthy for America. Our system is well made for it. Actually, Mr. Joromo, I read a lot about the concept of multiple parties, and the reality is we already have that, but they exist as like subclasses within the 2-party system. So within the Republicans, you have multiple different groups of Republicans that have very different beliefs, and they come from different groups. And what happens is amongst those subgroups, one of the subgroups will sort of rise up. And that's sort of like, that's when they're running to be the, what do they call that? They call that the, there's so many words to remember. When you're running in the Democrat Party or the Republican Party and you're trying to be the nominee for that party, the something, what do they call that? Not the presidential, I'm trying to remember the word they used to describe that. The primary, I think it's the primary, is that right? They call it the primary. So you get the Republican primary and the Democratic primary, and what's happening is you're getting politicians within that group competing to be the one that goes up against the other, you know, against the Democrats or against the Republicans. But the point is, within the Republican Party or within the Democrat Party, you might have four groups with very different purposes, very different motives and goals. And you're either leaning on the left or leaning on the right, but your candidate that represents those ideas competes with the other candidates to see who's most popular. And then once that's figured out, you run against the Republican who is most popular. So we're already kind of the way you're describing with multiple parties, but eventually those multiple parties figure out who's going to be doing the best against the opponent on the other side. So yeah, it's a belief that we should have a system like Europe where the different groups actually have voting power, but it's kind of a little bit already like that because within your party, you don't really rise up without having an alliance with other people like Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden and Buttigieg, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Okay, so they all have different like primary personality types and motives, but they all ended up supporting Joe Biden, and Joe Biden's going to represent some of their ideas. Do you see what I'm saying? So the two-party system versus a multi-party system, they're already quite similar to each other. They're already quite similar. And very often the reason people want a multi-party system is because they feel like they're not being represented. Well, you are. Your ideas might not be very popular is the problem. All right, let's do this next. Tammy Lowe. Tammy Lowe says, let's do it. Another one. You got it, Tammy. Tammy going deep. Here goes. Sneak. I definitely missed Trump. Biden was a poor decision. Kanye 2024. I'm voting Kanye. I don't know about you guys. Ooh. You ready? Tammy Lowe. Sneak. And one more round. So Tammy, let's pull you a beautiful Charizard. We need someone who can rock the boat. Rock the boat. Do-do-do-do-do-do. D's Nuts in 2016 got more votes than Kanye West. Did he really? D's Nuts. Thwacky and Rillaboom. Damn, another Rome. What? Are you saying America's the Roman Empire? Ah, the Roman Empire. Venusaur. You've got Galarian Sirfetch'd. Very cool. I like that one. Hi, guys. I started working nights. What's up, Mikey? How's it going, man? Welcome. We've got Zacian. Oh, something back here. Full art what? Eldegoss. Come on. Eldegoss. I think the only thing worse than Eldegoss, probably the Cramorant. All right, but hopefully another full art. And maybe the second full art will have Marnie, if you're lucky. But you know what I bet will happen? I bet you'll get two amazing rares instead. Okay, there's a Toxtricity. Here's Reggie Gigas. No, that's not his name. Oh, is this Coomed Out Ice Trainer? It's the Eevee Kid. What's it called? Is it Eevee Suit Kid? It's actually not a bad card. I think it's very cute. She's so excited. I think it's a girl. Sobble. And Lapras. You think Chris died? Mister. Who's Chris? It's Pokey Kid. Here's Inteleon and Rillaboom. I'm sure if we took a poll in chat, that being a vote for Biden or Trump, it would possibly be a tie. We've got Score Bunny, Dragapult. Hello, I need some help from you, Card. You need some help from me? I'm on my way. What do we got here? The legendary Pokemon whose names I've forgotten the name instantly. And here is a Dreadnought and an Eternatus VMAX. Well, Tammy, I'm not sure. You're voting for Kim. And, oh, you're lucky. You're getting a very hot round. Oh, look at that. It's a Zacian, too, rather than the Zamazenta. So this box got a lot hotter right at the end, Tammy. Very good luck, huh? Because that was very close to being a cold box. Cool. And Tammy, I'll grab your bag again. Now we are kind of low. I don't think I have any more sealed boxes of these. I could get more out of the other room if we needed another sealed box. I was trying to save up some of them. All right, let's take a look. You ready, Tammy? So you got the Dreadnought. You got Pokekid, which is a full art, and Eldegoss, and Surfetched, and Thwacky. Nobody's been impeached more than me. All I do is win, win, win. Look at this. It's Dreadnought, Thwacky, and Galarian Surfetched. Look at that. Really nice. Actually, here, I want to put... There we go, the Zacian here. Tammy Lowe. Do you think you could help me? I have a big binder of Pokemon cards and have no idea what they are worth. Maybe I can hop onto a call with you. You just want me to do a free card appraisal? All right, mister, I'm going to appraise all your cards. Vote for Emperor Xi Ping. Daniel Schmidt says 2 more Hidden Fates and 2 NBA. Lol, you know eventually I'll get all that graded. Sounds good, mister. Sounds good. Let's see, what do we got? We've got 1 Hidden Fates. Let me go get another 10. D. Schmidt returns and says, hey, I want to open up some Pokies. Oh, that's loud. There we go. All right. Gyarados. All right, so Daniel Schmidt, we got 2 Hidden Fates. Now we got to get you 2 NBA boosters. Mister, what would you pay for raw upgraded base set Charizards if they were mint condition? Raw ungraded base set Charizards. I will offer you, and this is just for you, a special deal of $50 per card, but you have to act fast because this deal is not going to stick around. All right. Sneep. We'll start with the NBA cards for you, mister. Are you ready? We've got Trey Burke. Let's flip this around, actually. Can we flip this around? All right, there we go. Trevor, Goran, Robin Lopez, Jody, Damar, Urson, Trey Burke, and now you have Russell Westbrook for your special card. This is some sort of special NBA Hoops end-to-end card, huh? Okay, there we go. And we've got Russell Westbrook again. Noah Vonleh. And for your rookie card, you pull Andrew Harrison. All right, Andrew Harrison. So for pack number 2, now you guys got to tell me if he's doing well here because I don't follow sports. What's going on? Okay, here we go. You ready? They're like backwards and upside down. How do they pack these? Henry Sims, Dwight Howard, Hassan, Aaron, Urson, Trey Burke again, Markeef. Oh, hold on. Here's your special card. You've got Kyrie Irving. Ooh, Irving? Irvine? Let's go ahead and sleeve this up. What do you guys think of that card? Next up, we have Andrew, and Mario Hezonja. All right, that's your other rookie card. How do you do, guys? He says, hey, sleeve IR. Who, Irving? Okay, you're talking about one of these. Mr. only reads super chats that benefit him. That's true. I only read the ones that benefit me. I missed Cheese's donation. What? Let's see what we got in these Hidden Fates. We've got Fighter Energy. And Gibble. Shiny Gibble. All right. Mona says, good work you're doing, man. Keep it up. Hey, thanks, man. I try to keep busy. I'm trying to catch up on shipping in the next 2 days, tonight and tomorrow night. All right. So that's all for you, Mr. Daniel Schmidt. Daniel Schmidt, here's your bag. And Daniel Schmidt, I think we should put your bag up top. You've been around, so you get the first class, which means being up top. Very good. Next up, we have Bradley Poland. Hello, Bradley. Bradley says 2 shiny fates. 2 shiny fates. What's my favorite set? Team Rocket, first edition. I'd love to open a box of Rocket Returns. Okay, you get in DDV. She says, talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Pack number 2 is Ducklet. Whack. 1 Ducklet. The ugly Ducklet. The ugly, no good, very bad Ducklet. So Bradley with the B, huh? Now, does he have a bag? He says he has a bag. Bradley, I've been sitting on my leg for like the last hour, and I feel like it's going to break. It definitely does not feel natural to be sitting like this. It feels like the joints in my leg are coming apart. Let's get off of my leg. Oh, it feels so much better. I just forget that I'm sitting on my leg until it hurts. How much is a Team Rocket Returns booster pack? Probably like $800 these days. Who knows? Probably like a bazillion. It's COVID-19. That's right. I have COVID in my left leg. All right, we're refreshing. Woo. Man, it's been a busy night. You know, we haven't opened too much, but we've opened some really large orders. That's for sure. Wrong bad. You're right. That says Bradley Sheely. It should be Bradley Poland. Oh, mister, you're saving the day. Should be Bradley Poland. Got to remember to check both the top and bottom name, first and last. Ah, Bradley Poland's in here too. That's funny. So we got 2 Bradleys here. There you go. I missed donos. What? Nuh-uh. Old chair does not go with you to the new house, says Jeromo. All right, let's see what's next. So after Bradley Poland, we have Juan Martinez. 16 packs of Matchless Fighters. You've got it. 16. You'll buy the chair. All right, this should be like 15, and this should be 16. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 packs for Juan Martinez. Mister will take that chair. That's right. I'll take the chair and I'll use it for at least another 3 years. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Alex, I don't think I missed anything. What do you think? Sneep, 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 sneep. All right, all sneeped up. Mr. Juan Martinez, let's see the hot pulls you get. Now, the best thing you could get is some kind of alternative art. Can I make you holla for $2? Holla. Is that what you wanted? Did I do it right? Pack number 4. Is this 4? That's going to be Hollow Hatterene. Cold. Zapdos. Okay, we'll put the Zapdos over here. Oh, Blaziken. Blaziken. Cold. Rune Regis. Ooh. Mr. D. Schmidt says, I won on the NBA Kylie, worth about $50. PSA graded. Oh, nice, man. Let's see what else. We got Moltres. All right, Moltres V. And you're running out of packs. We're hoping to pull that secret rare or maybe a hyper rare. Here's Inteleon. Ah, there we go. Articuno secret rare. Congratulations, Mr. Juan Martinez. What a nice pull. You had about a 50% chance, just a little bit higher than a 50% chance of picking that up. So you did well tonight, mister. Very lucky. And that's cold. Whew. Crazy how fast bulk builds up on this table. You getting your hands on any Indonesian KFC promos? Probably not. I heard they're non-gradable, by the way. Okay, and Mr. Juan Martinez, you didn't tell me if you had a bag or not. I'll go looking for it to see if you have a bag. Juan Garcia, Justin Morris, Justin, Julian, Juan Gonzalez, Justin, Juan Gracita, Justin Telesco. I'd have shipped Justin Telesco. That's Blastoise buddy. Justin Nacito, Jacob. Okay, so we're getting you a brand new bag. All right, welcome to the table, Mr. Juan Martinez. This is a really nice pull, the Articuno. You might consider grading it. Or you could hold it and wait for PSA to open back up. But you know, it is a Japanese printed card, and their cards, I think, have a better odds of pulling 10, even at a place that grades as tough as CGC. I don't have a bag, he says. Oh, you're on a little delay, mister. You got to hit the refresh button. Next up, we got Gregory Morin. Gregory Morin says, hello, mister. 1 custom live pack and a pre-grade. You can skip the sports cards if you want to. I most likely won't grade them. Sounds good. Gregory Morin, 1 live custom booster. Ah, just hollows. Where's the hot ones, man? We're going to do a pre-grade for Mr. Gregory Morin. Let's start by separating your hollows out. Be surprised how much a bag is just hollow cards. Okay, and here's the sport cards back here. Allure, huh? Okay, those are all the hollows. And these are all the sport cards. Now, here's your little baggie. We've got Dreadnought, who is thick on the right side of the card. Nessa, she's thick on the right side of the card, just like the Dreadnought. Pikachu is thick on the right side. Executor, thin on the top. That's his only fault. Indeedee, thin on the bottom and the right side. Delmise, thin on the left. Nickit, slightly thinner on the right side of the card. This has a shot at PSA. So I wouldn't send this to CGC, but PSA might turn that into a 10. Thin on the bottom versus the top. Ah, that's a white dot. Okay, that's a 9. Bird Keeper, looking very well centered. Oh yeah, Bird Keeper has a good clear shot at a 10. Yveltal, thin on the right side of the card. You can see it on the back too. Ditto VMAX. Ditto VMAX looks good. Delmise, very thin on the left. Okay, corners are weird on this card. I see a very small white dot. Dottler. It's got that weird corner on this side, but you know, I would send Dottler in. Yeah. Thin on the left. This is thin on the back. This has a chance at PSA, but not at CGC. Yeah, it's fatter on this side. It's got perforated edges. I don't truly know how PSA deals with perforated edges. If it was my card, I'd send that to PSA just to test it. This has a white dot. Chikorita, we don't grade Chikorita. This is actually a base set card, maintenance. Yeah, it's got a white dot. And Aegislash. You don't grade that if you can't grade 10. Aegislash is a little thin on the back. Since it's a lower value card, I wouldn't send it out unless it had a chance at a 10. Okay, so here are your hollows. Look how much of the bag is just hollow stuff. These are your 9s, quite a few 9s. Now, with your 9s, you will at least grade some of these higher value 9s. You will send them to PSA in the very slim chance that they turn it into a 10. The Nessa will definitely be sent out. You'll send out Nessa because Nessa 9 will be worth enough money to make money off of that either way. So you'll send these cards off, and they probably won't do that well. Man, sometimes bags will be full of hits, and the hits just won't be that strong, unfortunately. Thank you for having me pre-grade your bag. By the way, guys, that was a pre-grade. You can have me pre-grade your bag for, is it $6? I think it's like $6. It helps you understand what's gradable. Now, these are your cards you'll probably consider grading. Many of these you'll send to PSA. Birdkeeper looked really clean. Nicket's pretty decent, too. Yeah, Nicket has a weird corner, too. Why is it? They got like this, the corners look nice. They look clean, but they're shaped oddly. And I would bet you CGC will really punish you for that. I don't think PSA does, though. I think PSA will let it pass. All right, there you go, Mr. Gregory Morin. Moving on, we have Dave Jantz. 3 packs of matchless fighters for my friend Matowski. All right, your friend Matowski. How many hoop packs do I have left? I have a certain number of hoop packs left. Enough for you to buy lots of hoop packs. All right, let's see what we got. Sneep. I do want to restock on hoops packs. I can't figure out if I should. I mean, we're getting so close to the moving date. Who would grade a Caterpie? I mean, I would. If that Caterpie can grade 10, I'd grade it all day. And then I'd sell it for $100. I'd say $100 for this Caterpie with the perfect 10 on it. Dave Jantz, that is Mr. Snorlax V, and he bought this pack for Mr. Matowski. And Matowski is... Where's Matowski's bag? You'll buy more hoops? Hoops? Sounds good, mister. We might carry... We're probably going to carry more sports cards eventually, since they appear to be pretty popular. But, you know, we're going to move over to that new house, and then I can really focus on expanding then. But I can't really do that right now. Christopher Michael, he says, 2 Hidden Fates, and blow on them to make it a Charizard. I have a bag. Sounds good. All right, guys, he asked me to blow this Charizard, so let's get it blown. All right, very cool. Sneak. Christopher Michael. With Froakie. Oh my gosh, it's Froakie. Look at that Froakie. And, oh man, what a great round of Hidden Fates that was. Look at that Leafeon. All right, Leafeon. That's for Christopher Michael. Now, the Leafeon's looking a little thin on the top, though, unfortunately. Yeah, this would be a really expensive card if it was a 10. As a 9, it probably is closer to 100. As a, you know, after the grading and all that. He says, I have a bag. All right. Michael Hiegman. Oh, Christopher. Wait a second. Christopher with a C. Am I losing my mind? I'm losing my pokey mind. Chris T. Brian Nowak. Chris Maximovic. That's interesting. I think Chris Maximovic has a bag over here. He does have a bag over here. All right. Look, he's got the same Grimmel snarl in it. So this is all Chris Maximovic. He's got a very distinct name. Oh, I see. The bag's like falling apart. Give me a second. There we go. He's got the same Grimmel snarl twice. I wrote his name in almost exactly the same spot. Okay, that actually frees up some room. So we're looking for Christopher Michael, Colton, Calum, Charles, Christopher, Harold, Martinez, Billy, Brian. Okay, we'll check the box on the table now. That's for Chris Michael. Sounds good. Christopher, Chadwick, Christian, Blake, Chris Garcia, Benjamin, Christopher Raucci, Christopher Michael. We found you. All right, the Leafeon is going into your bag. Nice hits, mister. Now we have Damian Dolan. Hello, Damian. He says 3 matchless and international shipping. Sounds good, Damian. Now, Damian, I think what you're doing, Damian, is you're paying for the international shipping ahead of time, right? I just want to mention to all international buyers, the price of shipping went up. It's $24 for international shipping now. It's a lot more, unfortunately. It's a pity, but it's I guess it's just a part of shipping stuff overseas. Beedrill. All right, here's a Beedrill. We've got Blaziken. And cold packs. All right. Yeah, it went up quite a bit. What if you're shipping to Canada? Same exact thing. Same thing for Canada. I could show you on my laptop if or on the stamps if you wanted. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I actually strongly prefer for it to be $13 because we get more international buyers that way. When the shipping's too high, they go, well, I don't want to spend money on the shipping, so I'm not going to do anything. So it's actually a loss for me in the long run. Mr. Damien, let's go find your bag. Damian Dolan. See, we have a really... Oh, here we are. Is it Dolan or Dolan? All international people should move to Lake of the Ozark. That's right. What my wife and I will do is we'll buy up some land and we'll build small housing units so you guys can all move over here. And we'll all just run a Poke Factory together. All right, there we go. International shipping. Sweet. Christopher Michael returns and says, 10 of the matchless fighters. Thank you. I have a bag. All right, Mr. Michael. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Jeromo says, no. What happened? Build a bunch of little bulk card houses for us to live in. Oh, man, that'd have been so funny. I had so much bulk that might have been possible. That'd have been the strangest thing ever. All right, what do we got? That's Shaman. I have a bag, says Christopher Michael. You do have a bag, Cold. Here's Urshifu. That's Cold. Oh, Galarian Slowking. Christopher Michael and Galarian Slowking, best friends forever. BFFs. Here's Dracovish. Cold. Dracovish. Play some of us in Pokies to build them. Oh, pay some of us in Pokies to build them. All right, I'm paying in pokies for you to get them built. Christopher Michael. Wow, your bag's getting fat already. So you didn't get any secret rares, but you got 3 decent V cards. Or VMAX V. When you bulk, gets bulked. Now I'm going to go ahead and refresh. Let's see what's next. Oh man, I'm tired. I am tired. I don't know what Kitty has to say about this. So after Christopher Michael, we have Bradley Poland. Bradley says, 1 custom booster before bed, I have a bag. 1 custom booster before bed, I have a bag. Good luck to Bradley Poland. Bradley pulling just a snow run. I'm sorry, Bradley. Here we are, Bradley Poland. You're also tired. Mister, you're actually not allowed to go to sleep. I knew it. You're all tyrannical. Chadwick Burdick. He says, okay, mister, 1 Shining Fates. 1 Shining Fates. 1 Battle Styles. 1 Battle Styles. 1 Rebel Clash. All right, 1 Rebel Clash. He says, thank you. Hope your night is going well. Oh, thanks, man. I'm debating on cutting all the pictures out of my book and making a collage. A collage. Oh, my. Fancy words. I was thinking of cutting all the names out and making a collage. I'll hang it up on my wall. Tom Riddle. All right. Ooh, what do we have? Ball guy. You could cut him out, and he could stare at you in the night, and his little eyes will light up and turn red and say, set them all on fire, mister. How many Evos have you invested in? All the Evos. Mister, not very hot round this time. Just an Eldegoss and 3 hollows. So that's for Chadwick Burdick. A collage. Let's see. Christopher Chadwick Burdick. I knew you were down here. Who's next? Connor Gillespie returns and says, 1 live custom booster. You got it, Connor. Connor Gillespie. Connor pulling 2 hollows. Sorry, Connor. Connor, you'll get them next time. I had a PE couch in junior high who had 1 testicle. His name was Coach Ball. I knew it. All right, we're refreshing. And by the way, guys, there is very little wait time tonight. Very little wait time. After Chadwick Burdick, we have... Oh, we already did Connor Gillespie. Oh, man. Whew. Slow night, huh, guys? All right, I'll just stretch for a minute. Let's see. What could we do? We could open up a fresh box of Matchless. Time to open a whole box for myself now. I never get to open Pokies. How you know he had 1 ball? Says, oh my God. Asking the important questions. Look at all that. Beautiful. And I'll open a pack of Evolutions for myself. The one with the Charizard, of course. You're all holding back on Evolutions. Might as well pick up an easy Charizard. It's not even close. Not even close. Now, how's this card doing? This got a little print line? Yeah, he's got a little print line. Is there even a point to this one? I'll place him up here. That's a pretty cold pack, huh? A little mind sweep for you guys there. Mr. Gonna snipe. I did it. I sniped. If I had to open a booster pack, let me tell you what I'd open for myself. I'll tell you exactly what I'd open. I'd open a little vintage for myself. Oh, hit the like button if you like vintage packs. Let's see. Best pull is going to be one of the Evolutions, Scyther or Snorlax. Worst pull, Vileplume, Weeping Bell, Venomoth. Speaking of Venomoth, I'm going to sneeze in a moment here. I see blue, so that could be Vaporeon. Is there any other blue? I think it's Vaporeon or... It's got to be Vaporeon, right? It is Vaporeon. Oh, man, what a hot pull. I'm looking it over carefully. All right, so I'm not seeing surface damage. I am, however, seeing a hairline scratch on the front, unfortunately. The centering is pretty good. It's a pity that it has that small scratch. It's got one here, too. So I'm expecting this to be an 8 or a 9. What a nice pull, though. Executor, Bellsprout. Oh, there they are. Pikachu, Jigglypuff, and Eevee. Wow. All 3 of them, huh? I'll make all my money back just on those 3. I don't even need the Vaporeon. The Vaporeon's bonus. Vaporeon's the bonus card in this set. Make your money back on the common uncommons. So that's Jungle. Obviously, we can't stop at Jungle. We need a little bit of Fossil, too. Don't you guys think so? Now, let me look this pack over, because I am worried. You know, I think this is going to be a damaged pack, unfortunately. These packs are so old. They're all damaged. You gotta get these pulls from like a fresh box. You know, if I open up one of my Japanese vintage boxes, I would charge so much more for these. Oh, that's purple. It could be Mew. Could be Mew, Haunter, Gengar, or Hypno. Ah, it's Haunter. Ah, well. Hoping for the Mew. Now, I look carefully, and the first thing I notice is this right here. This appears to be an impression on the front of the card, because Pokemon wasn't that good at this back then, and they put the holographic in the front. So that's going to be Haunter Holographic. Still a cool card. Tentacool. Psyduck. Psyduck's corner doesn't look that good. I tell you what, I'll put this away and go through that later. Haunter, I would have liked Gengar or Mew way better, but that's okay. Give you 20 bucks for it. That's okay. I'll send them out to grade. I appreciate the offer. I like to grade these cards and then look at their value again, because typically grading only makes the value go up on vintage. Check out the Ekans art. Ekans. Such a good card. So 2 pulls, and neither of them were 10s. Shows you that those old Japanese 10s are kind of nifty, right? And maybe if you can get a booster pack from an old sealed box, you'll have a high chance for a 10 in the box if you can get some that are well centered. But majority of those loose Japanese packs on the market going to have damage on them, just like you've been seeing tonight. You know, they've been out of the box for 20 years and people tossed them around. You know what I mean? And the hollow's right on the top of the pack, so they're all probably damaged. The majority of them are. Whew. How much are these? They're like $250 or something like that. They're really expensive these days. I don't know. It could be higher or lower. I haven't checked in a little while, but you know, it's going to be in the range of like $200, $250. It's going to be in that range. Wow, wow, wee, wow, wow. Let's see another evolutions, huh? Once you stop, you just can't. Once you start, you just can't stop. Oh, I thought it was just going to be Caterpie. Look at that. Pulling a little Charizard for myself. Well, we're having a slow night, so I'm opening a few packs for myself, and it's all working out, huh? Look at that. Caterpie's the little side dish. He's the little side meal. Little Caterpie on the side. Don't tell my wife. Okay, toss this up in the book. And let me go get some more card graders, because we are low. Oh, Kitty, did I tell you it feels nice to be standing? Sorry, not sorry. You guys aren't going deep on the Evos, but I'm going to go deep. I'm going to just pull Charizards all night. You know, this Caterpie's fat on the top. I'll probably grade him one day. Card Economist opening packs with this hand. I open packs with my hand all the time when it's one pack at a time. Weedle Gang. Get out of here, Weedle Gang. Oh. Big fan of XY Evo. So I'll go ahead and refresh and see if we have any new orders. It looks like the last person in the line was Connor Gillespie. So it was Connor, Chadwick, Bradley, Christopher, Michael. Let me go ahead and refresh now. Now the thing is, now that the line's all caught up, when I open booster packs, there might be a little bit of like, PayPal's going to get screwy maybe, so I'm going to have to pay careful attention. We actually opened a lot tonight already. Maybe everybody went deep on the expensive ones. Last chance to make guess and giveaway channel. That's right. Well, no, we're not wrapping up yet. Next up, we have Mr. Connor Gillespie, who says one more live custom booster. You got it, Connor. Connor pulling a full art Dragapult. All right, there you go, Mr. Connor. Boop. After Connor, we have Jorge De La Torre. He says one Shining Fates, and one Matchless. You got it, one Matchless. Mister, do you like seafood? Larvae, not only do I like seafood, I love seafood. It's my favorite food. Stinky, fishy food. Love it. And you know what I'll do after the live stream sometimes? I'll take like a can of clam chowder, and then I'll take a tin of sardines in water, and I'll dump the can of clam chowder into a pot, and then I'll put the sardines right on top, and I'll mix the sardines in. It's so good. It makes the clam chowder even more fishy, and it's like more filling, more protein. Do I love pig night? I love pig night. Anyone who claims I don't love pig night's a speciesist. Jorge De La Torre, let me go find your bag. I'm on a seafood diet. I eat it. You love sardines? I love sardines. Do we get codes? Chicken for life? You get codes all day. That's all this channel is. You should love Mung Tuk. It's whale skin and blubber. I've never had anything like that though. Benjamin says, come to New Orleans. I got you. I want to go to New Orleans. I want to go for Mardi Gras someday. And I want to eat your guys' crawfish and whatever else you guys serve over there, because I know you guys got shrimp and everything else. So I want to have one of those. You guys have those like crayfish or crawfish boils, and I want to go to one of those so badly. We have those in Missouri too. In fact, my wife and I, we ordered from a restaurant that serves a crawfish boil, but it wasn't actually that good. The shrimp was okay, and the sausage was okay, but they were just kind of like too salty or something, you know. It didn't taste like it was a very complex flavor, just mostly salt. But maybe that's how it's meant to be. I don't know. I think the best food I've ever had was I went to the casino and I got king crab legs, and they were like, I've had king crab legs many times, but these were like especially flavorful crab legs, like they had just been caught or something. You know what I mean? They hadn't been frozen 5 times, or maybe they just seasoned them better. Typically with king crab legs, you just boil them actually, but isn't it funny? You take crab leg and you take lobster tail and you just directly dip it into butter. Isn't that wild? God, no wonder we're all dying of heart attacks. Having a crawfish boil at my house in a couple of weeks, you need a real Cajun boil. I know, mister. Yeah, I wish. Okay, let's see. We're going to see if anyone else wants to open some Pokies. Pokies. We've got Jack Walsh, who says he's like, hey, mister, 1 Shiny Star V, I have a bag. So if you guys could watch me open up some cards for myself, which set would you like to see me open? Because we're having a little bit of a slow night. We're near the end. I mean, we're at 155 minutes, so we're nearly over. There's no wait time for anyone that wants to open cards tonight, but I wouldn't mind opening some cards. Hoops! Mister, I ain't opened up hoops. I don't collect basketball. Legends. Shining Legends. That's what I'm going to open. I'm going to open some Shining Legends. I actually agree with that. If I had to pick a set that I really love, that I think would... Like, if I was coming here to open cards myself, Shining Legends would be very high on my list. All right, so that was for Jack Walsh. Jack Walsh right here. Jack Walsh. Sword and Shield base, so you can pull me a Snorlax. I like Sword and Shield base. I'm surprised it's not more popular. Because there's legitimately so many good pulls. Marnie, Snorlax VMAX, Zacian and Zamazenta Hyper Secret Rares. There's the Quick Balls in the set. And what else is in that set? I know there's more than just that. There's more. Oh, right. No. What are the gold cards? Right, it was Zacian, Zamazenta, Snorlax. There's more. I just can't remember them. Weird. I'm having trouble remembering what's in every set. The Venusaur pack has the Zard. New packs. All right, so we're actually going to go ahead and open up some Shining Legends because I know you guys are chicken, and this is going to be the set that's going to pull me a test tube Mewtwo, and I'm going to become exceedingly Poke-wealthy. Oh, I love these packs. They look so much cleaner than those old vintage packs. Those old vintage packs are all beat up. Are you ready for this? Do you think you can handle this? I don't think you can handle this. Something. So that's it looks like a full art. Oh. That's going to be Mewtwo. The Mewtwo full art. And it's thin on the right. Mewtwo full art, probably a 9. Second pack. Litten Palkia. Okay, Litten Palkia. And we'll just do 2 more as well. Are you ready? So the Mewtwo's okay. The Mewtwo will basically get my money back on those 2 packs. We're trying again for 2 more packs. It's called playing the Poke Lottery. Let's see what happens on the last 2 packs. Keldeo Voltorb and... No, come on. Just such a cold box, guys. Such a cold box. Why do we live? Just to suffer. Does this have any chance for a 10? This might have a chance for a 10. I don't think I have the Fairy Energy, so this is one I actually need to grade. There we go. So there's the Fairy Energy. And we got the hollows from this set. I mean, I'm trying to save the hollows because one day, like maybe 5 years from now, I think these hollows will actually be pretty expensive for a set like this. I don't know if it'll be true for all sets. I could be wrong, actually. I thought about it, and I'm like, well, with Shining Fates, didn't it have like a lot of holographics in it, like a guaranteed hollow, right? Well, I think that's true, but the other thing I'm thinking about is I don't think they printed that much Hidden Fates compared to these new sets that are probably going to be printed like crazy. And I don't think anyone was preserving these hollows quite so well. So I'll just place these aside, and maybe one day I'll go back through them and find out that 1 or 2 of them was a 10. All right. Now here's this poor Mewtwo. This Mewtwo is probably no better than a 9. I'll be lucky if it gets 9. It's pretty off-center. If the Fairy Energy grades 10, I'm going to value that at least $100. I wouldn't sell it for less than that. All right, you know what I don't open a lot of? Shining Fates either. Let's have a pack of Shining Fates. All right, Shining Q-Font it is. This Shining Q-Font, though, it's going to be no better than a 9. I could just sit here and open up my own product all day, guys. How exciting would that be? That'd be a stream. I've got enough. What do we got back here? We got an Ultra Prism. Let's open up an Ultra Prism. Now, Ultra Prism scares me. Ultra Prism's real tough. Doug Trio. We'll open the last pack of Ultra Prism here, but there's a reason why I don't open a lot of Ultra Prism. Cynthia Roserade. Cold, man. Those old Sun and Moon boxes, man, they're very wild. Speaking of which, we need an old Lost Thunder, I think. An old Lost Thunder. Nobody opens Lost Thunder. It's because it's too good of a set. If only this had been reverse hollow. We got a reverse hollow Alolan Persian. So that's a cold pack of Lost Thunder. What else? You know, you guys don't really open much of this at all. I'm surprised, actually. Crimson Invasion, right? I'll open a few packs of Crimson. So Crimson Invasion gives you a chance for Netball, the Shiny Gyarados, not Shiny Gyarados, the Hollow Gyarados, and the Olivia Waifu card. But you got to get lucky. Open all the Evos. You just want me to open all the Evos. We opened up a little bit of Evos. Let's see what we get here. A Selgor. Vilas. Starly Marowak. Marowak's kind of cool. Just cold ones. Well, that was an epic mind sweep just for you guys. So next time you order Crimson Invasion, you don't have to worry about those four. And, is that good enough? Let's go ahead and refresh and see if anyone wants to open some Pokies. He says, shred away. I'm shredding, Mom. I'm shredding the best I can. Mr. Minesweeping. A little bit of minesweeping. All right. Christopher Michael comes back and says, live custom booster and 10 more matchless fighters. You got it, Mr. Michael. Christopher Michael. Christopher Michael pulling Porygon and Vulpix. Hey, those are actually pretty cool looking. 10 matchless fighters. Let's see what you pull. I say Tag Team Cosmic and Roaring. How much of a grade? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah, open a few packs for myself. I like opening cards for myself. I gotta have more fodder for the grading. You know what I mean? I always need more cards. Sneep. You know, if you never open packs, you never get a chance to go to get lucky. That's the truth. Sometimes the conservative way to obtain the cards you want is to just go out and buy, like, just go buy a PSA 10, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Oh, Mr. Christopher Michael, it's your lucky night. Pulling the alternative art, Blaziken, taking a risk, and pulling a hot card. I was just about to say, you know, if you never take that risk, you never have this happen to you. There you go. There's Zapdos. Now, you can go buy him already graded, but you're just going to pay so much for it already. You know what I mean? Those slabs are expensive. Here's Dracozolt. Ooh-wee! That's right. Here's Urshifu. Cold. Dracozolt. And cold. Mr. Christopher Michael. Oh, my. Oh, dearie dear. What large Pokemons you have. Bradley. Christopher Michael. Yeah, so, you know, if Christopher Michael went out and bought the raw card version of this card, and he said 350, let's say 300, well, maybe there's a fair chance he's just buying up somebody else's, you know, PSA 9 raw card. Well, he pulled this out of the box himself. Maybe he has a better chance at 10 there, because nobody else has gotten a look at it. Hard to say when you buy up from those guys off of eBay, right? All right, very nice, man. Whew. Or like, here's another example. Shining Arceus is like $1,000 as a 10, right? Well, you could buy that, or you could buy $1,000 of Shining Legends booster packs and see what happens. Do a wifey reveal. At least have her say something on live stream. Oh, she's asleep right now. She's asleep. Next up, we have Jeremy Connell. Jeremy Connell says 2 matchless fighters. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy. You just ordered, here you go. Shining Arceus is 1,000. Well, PSA 10 version of him is. So what you could do is buy $1,000 of Shining Legends and just see what happens. Maybe you pull more than $1,000 worth of raw cards. You know what I mean? All right. I'm sorry, mister. Just one Hatterene. Jesse Salinas, Jansen, Jackson, Jeremy Connell. I'm rich. You're rich. There we go. So, since it's a little slow tonight, let me show you some slabs that might be for sale. Now, if you see a little price tag down here, don't pay attention to that because prices have probably changed by now. So these are some cards that are in my sell box. We got a Blastoise 9, Venusaur 9, Poliwrath 9, Machamp, Dark Vileplume, Clefable, here's a Charizard, Koga's Beedrill, Blaziken Hollow EX Power Keepers. These are all PSA cards that I might sell. I don't know if I will. This lovely Vaporeon. Look at this. Here's a Shadowless Venusaur, Misty Seadra, Japanese Basic Beedrill. Ooh, Charizard expansion. That's the 20th anniversary Charizard, I mean. Blaine's Charizard. Look at this. Mysterious Mountain Gyarados. Look at that artwork. That's crazy. I might sell that one. I might just hold on to that one because I pulled that one myself. And I got a few more. That's a PSA 9 Cubone, Team Rocket Return Snorlax, Mew 9 from Evolutions, Shrine of Punishment, Giovanni's Gyarados. And this came in the mail today. I picked this one up for me, actually. This is Nest Ball. Nest Ball from Sun and Moon. Should say Sun and Moon. Oh, that's from Base Set? Wait, what does Base Set actually have in it then? Does it have Nest Ball and Ultra Ball? Hold on, which set has the actual Ultra Ball? Hold on. Now I gotta look this up. I thought that was from the other set called Crimson Invasion. Sun and Moon, base set. Sun and Moon base set. Here we go. Oh, I see. So it has both Nest Ball and Ultra Ball in it. I really want that Ultra Ball. How much do you think Ultra Ball costs, actually? Think there's one for sale? Yeah, 425. Here's one in the United Kingdom for like just over 250. I don't know. I feel like I'd rather try and pull one, but I've been unlucky with that. And then, so what was it that Crimson Invasion had then? Yeah, Crimson Invasion right now has been left alone a lot. Let's talk about what's in Crimson Invasion. Hold on, zoom out a little bit. Here we are. So Crimson Invasion. Gyarados GX. Pikachu. Alolan Golem. He's not very popular. Holographic Gengar is in the set. Holographic Pikachu. It's like a chibi Pikachu is in the set. So Pikachu's in the set. This guy's not very popular. Nihilego. Here's a Cubone. Buzzwole's not very popular. Guzzlord's not very popular. Kartana's not very popular. Executor's not very popular. That's why this set struggles, by the way. Savali's okay. I like Savali a little bit. Oh, hold on. Don't want you guys to see anyone's shipping address on the stamps.com thing. There it goes. Okay. So, Gyarados. That's the really nice card from this set, in my opinion. And Luzamine's in this set. I forgot about that. So this set has both Olivia and Luzamine. And then we've got Gyarados and Water Energy. So there was no Pokeball in that, huh? Wow, man. It's been so long. I should look into more sets like this. You love the Lax card, not gonna lie. Yeah, I wish we could pull the Gyarados all the time. There's actually 2 waifus in the Crimson Invasion set, but really that's about it then. Why did I think there was a Nest Ball in Crimson Invasion? By the way, let's take a look at some sets we never opened. This will be fun. Oops, that's not what I want. Hold on. Here's a set we never opened. It's called Forbidden Light. Refresh, you got an order. Do I have Champion's Path with only Charizards? Oh, Mary, I wish I did, but I'm afraid I don't right now. So we're looking it over. It's got Palkia, Greninja, Volcanion Prism Star, it's Magnemite, Naganadel, Zygarde, Yveltal, Xerneas. Wow, I never see these. Ultra Necrozma. Now here we go. These are the full arts, huh? So Palkia GX, Greninja, Naganadel, Lucario. This is a decent one. I think these guys are decent as well because of the upcoming games. Xerneas and Ultra Necrozma, I don't think so. Bonnie, no. Crasher Walker, no. I guess that's a girl, Diantha. Ultra Recon Squad. All those character cards are very weak. Now I like Palkia, I like Greninja here. Lucario's good. Yveltal's decent. I actually had this card for a little while. Dialga. And that's it, really. I mean, none of the trainer cards are any good either. So the trainer cards are just very weak on that set. And Forbidden Light's so expensive already. It's like, why would anyone get it? So that's Forbidden Light. And that's why we never stock Forbidden Light. So let's see if anyone has an order they'd like to open real fast. I'm going to get these slabs off the table. Oh, that's the 3-hour mark. Got music playing. Forbidden Light, more like Forbidden Pack opening. What the hell kind of name is that? I know, it's like Diancie. All right, back to the PayPals. I'm going to call no more orders. We're at the 170-minute mark, so I used to call it every time at the 160-minute mark, but we're going to call it now at the 170-minute mark, no more orders. And now I'm refreshing. No more orders. Open a pack of Japanese Team Rocket. I got to save some of those Japanese packs, okay? We got to open those on TikTok. It's Mr. Emmanuel Panetta. He says, live, Mr. 5 live packs. God, wish me luck. Good luck, Mr. Emmanuel Panetta. 1, 2, 3. Oh, a box of matchless. 4 and 5. CGC 9.5 072. What's this? What's my TikTok? It's literally the same name as we have here. And you can find a link to it in the description of this live stream. It's at the top. So here's your hollows. And let's go find this slab. Does it say 7.2? What's 7.2? All right, just a little fun thing. It's actually not that bad. Ooh, wee, mister. That's right. I'm going to rewind this music a little bit. Man, I could listen to that music all day. So we're going to wrap up at the 3-hour mark tonight, just because it's a little slower tonight. Mr. Emmanuel. Everyone's all out of stimmy checks. Man, we had a really crazy week that when the stim checks came out. Oh, man. I don't think I ever opened so many Pokemons. Greninja Zoroark, 9.5. Now for the box of matchless. Ever since Logan Paul, the Pokemon cards community has become so toxic. Really? How so? I never get a stim check. I'm sorry. Kyle Sexton says he hasn't gotten his. I'm sorry. Americans act diff with the stims. Yeah, for some people, the stimulus check was like much needed emergency money. But actually, I think there's a huge amount of people who just got basically bonus money for free. You're like, oh, got some spending money in my pocket. I'm from the Magic the Gathering community, and I think the Pokemon community is great. Sounds good. Oops. There we go. Pick that back up. Got an extra stim just by telling the government that I'm Kyle Sexton. Oh my God. One easy trick. Kyle Sexton's hate him. Please show Kitty. The Kitty's hiding on the couch tonight, so I'm gonna forego that this time. If she moved around, I would then do it, but she's like right behind the laptop. I have to hold the camera all funny. Kyle Sexton's hate him. Learn how Eddie Petty made $1,400 with this one easy trick. All right, here goes. We got Drakazult. Sellers at my local card shop store has driven the average price up. You used to be able to get hundreds of cards for $200. Now it's more $1K to get the same cards. Oh, well, that's not toxic. That's just supply and demand. Just means that everyone's buying up the cards, mister. Cold. That's a little bit different from toxic. Maybe you perceive that as sort of like there's a bunch of new people in the community flipping cards. And that is true. And, you know, if you were already a card collector, it's actually quite good for you because now all your cards sell for a lot more. So if you were already collecting cards before Logan Paul did his thing, you're actually very pleased with what happened with the prices. So that would describe me. And if you're now getting into the hobby, you're finding that the prices are already high and you're wondering, are they going to go higher or are they going to all come crashing down in the huge bubble pop? The bubble's going to burst any day now. But I don't know. I think we're going to get a fourth stimulus check. That's what I think is going to happen. And I think that some of the prices for these cards are actually not that crazy. They actually just reflect how hard it is to get a good card and get it graded. Also, the continuous price increase at PSA means that those PSA cards are supposed to be more expensive anyways because of the cost of grading. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think that the hardest thing is getting vintage. Oh, here we go. Your secret rare is a beautiful Zapdos. I almost called him Moltres because he's reddish. No, he's a Zapdos. I really like the design for Zapdos here. It's very cool. It's a big chicken. He's an ostrich now. He's a roadrunner. Sell, sell, sell now, mister. Then take all your money out of the bank. I'm going to sell all my Pokies and buy nothing but Bitcoin. Actually, it's the other way around. I just sold all my Bitcoin tonight. Cold. They did Zapdos dirty? No, Zapdos is cool. I like it. What are you talking about? That's right, Mimi. Oh, Slow King. Mister, how much do you think the next stimulus check will be? I would bet that the government will send out like another $500 or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Now, that's speculative. They might not. They might come to their senses and say, wait a second, we can't just print money forever. But I don't know. It's the Democrat Party. They got the supermajority right now. They've solidly got Congress. They have a tie in the Senate, but they can break a tie in the Senate because they have the presidency. I suspect they will say, we need one more check to get us through. That's what I think will happen. And if that happens, I think the price of Pokies will keep moving up as a result. They're worried about their infrastructure bill. Well, that's true. If you play Sword and Shield for the Switch, new Zapdos don't even fly. He just runs super fast like a Roadrunner. I think Articuno and Moltres look better than the original, but not so much for Zapdos. He looks like an overgrown Roadrunner. He's okay. I think it's cool, man. I think Moltres looks like a fiery duck, and this looks like some kind of sparrow or something like that. I think the redesign is good for all three of them. Mr. Emmanuel, let's find your bag. Now, if the government doesn't put out another round of stimulus checks, I wonder if the stock market will fall. Efrain, Evan, Ethan, Edgar. Do you need a new bag? Hey, mister, do you need a new bag? Mr. Emmanuel. Let me know if you need a new bag, Emmanuel. Evan Shea doesn't need a new bag. Overflow. Oh, are you on the other side, maybe? Tammy, Dave Jansen. Jonathan, I mean. Glenn Andol. Maybe you mean up top. Ah, man, I hate the overflow. You know why? It's so far from me. Let me show you exactly. So this is where my head sits. My head rests about here, and here's where the overflow is. You see that? So that little area over there, that's where I got to find your bag from, but I'm all the way back here. Let me go looking for that. Oh, here it is. I found it. Oh, man. Emmanuel Panetta. Sweet. And now you got a nice thick bag, mister. That was a good pull on the Matchless Fighter, huh? You also got this lovely slab, too. So I believe we called no more orders, and I'm just checking for a last order in case there were any stragglers. Nope, we're all good. I'm going to go ahead and jump back over to the Discord now. I'm going to lock up the giveaway channel, and then I'm going to do the giveaway. All right, so it should be locked up, and nobody should be able to view it. Funny, though, because it actually lists people's names on the side. All right, let's see. 74. 74 is the winning number. Nobody has 74. How about 73? Jen Bomb the Sergio has 73. And your real name is Gene Hyatt. What's up, Gene? Let's see what you get, Gene. Gene Hyatt. Come on, Gene. Gene, this time you get a Lowen Vulpix. Mr. Gene, where's your bag, Gene? Gene, do you have a bag, actually? I don't know if Gene has a bag. Hunter. Ignacio. Harry. Gregory? I don't know if he has a bag. So, Mr. Gene Hyatt, let me know if you have a bag. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here at 3 hours. That's supposed to be the regular live stream time. So we're going to wrap up here because it's a good stopping point, and I won't have to say it anymore. Oh, what was going to happen? I was about to buy a few Rebel Space Knights. I'm so sorry. We're hitting the end button right now. We'll make it run later tomorrow night, maybe, okay? So I am actually pretty tired. I haven't eaten anything. I'm going to go eat some food, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.